Extraordinary, yeah, I feel like Alex Warren does. Please do not be calling me if it is not important. If I don't see no dollar signs there, then I'm ignoring them. Got a couple kids nowadays that I'm supporting. Turn it down 100,000, I wasn't bored enough. Yeah, I wasn't bored enough. I'd rather stay at home, just the four of us. Knock, 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 say hello to opportunity. Show them everything that I be doing, think it's doing me. Check, 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 everything I do is to a T. And only other corner hitting hardest in the USC. Oh, Irish in my blood and all that money keep on doubling. I ain't tried to ball cause I ain't really one for fumbling. Made a couple M's, went gold, now I'm loving it. Drive through them all, can't stomach it. One time cause I had to prove it to myself. 2 times doing that for everybody else. 3 times just to put the trophy on the shelf. 4 times just because I couldn't, I ain't doing nothing else. Local legend with the whip, I got his foreign. Extraordinary, yeah, I feel like Alex Warren does. Please do not be calling me if it is not important. If I don't see no dollar signs there, then I'm ignoring them. Got a couple kids nowadays and I'm supporting. Turn it down 100,000, I wasn't bored enough. I wasn't bored enough. I'd rather stay at home just now. Wait, second thought. Maybe take a trip down to Florida. Need to change the weather. Tennessee just wasn't warm enough. Son and everybody, they been eating out the formula. Right, everybody talking, but at least they ain't ignoring us. Hey, reservations for 20 at Kosho. Like that iceberg, I'm tipping a boatload. Got incredible friends, yeah, they froze on. Taking hits on the one like I'm Soto. Catalog multiples of double digits. Staring at the number like it's double vision. That's what happens when you trust the vision. But keep it humble for the juxtaposition. I changed my life overnight with a couple decisions. Stay working like there's somebody who's coming to get it. And don't get caught up in the talking in the public opinion. Yeah, at different functions cause I'm functioning different. Hey, 1 time cause I had to prove it to myself. 2 times doing that for everybody else. 3 times just to put the trophy on the shelf. 4 times just because I couldn't, I ain't doing nothing else. Local legend, but the whip I got is foreign.
All right, only fans in the building. Let's go. What up, Price Action Man? What up, Cable Trader? Welcome. What up, Shell Bell in the building? Big Wokey in the house. I wasn't bored enough. I wasn't bored enough. All right, we're good. We are good. Welcome in. Happy Monday. Great to see you guys. Great to see y'all. W's in the chat if you're ready for a big week. I think it's going to be a pretty big week. I think it should be a big one. Welcome in. Let's get the party started. Let's do it. Rizzu in the building. Let's resume, Rizzu. What up, Mr. Playbook? Welcome. What up, Vince? Good to see you. Lifesker in the house. All right, what's goody? What up, Aaron? What up? All right, let's get it. Welcome in, DJ Scratchers in the house. What up? Good to see you. Holy, we got some motion. What up, D-Dub? NK Capital here. Hope y'all had a great weekend. What's up, Vivian Young? What's up, Serge? What up, Ryder? Good to see you. Valerio in the house. All right, the winners are here, baby. The winners are here. What's up, High Life? How you feeling? Welcome. I hope you guys had a great weekend and back to business, baby. Back to business. What's up, Adrian? Soho in the building. Got reservations for 20 at Kosho with Soho. Tony Gold in the building. There he is. All right. Cheers, mates. I hope you guys are doing well. Happy Monday. Welcome back to another New York Live session. It is game time. Let's go ahead and pray real quick, and then we'll begin, all right? Let's do it. Well, God, we thank you for this opportunity where we can just gather together a group of like-minded individuals with the spirit and the heart to win, Lord. We just thank you for giving us that vision, and we just pray a blessing over each and every person in this live stream as they come in and out of it. We just pray that whatever words would be spoken, that they would fall on ears that could hear today. I ask a blessing over this stream, and I just pray for each and every individual in whatever season that they're in, that you would meet them there and just remind them how special they are. I pray that you would use this stream to do that, and we just thank you for keeping it fresh and pure and new every single time, and we just give you the glory in Jesus' name. Amen, baby. Amen. Let's do it. Let's get into it. It is Monday. It is the 13th of July, and wow, what an opportunity we have sitting in front of us today to play the game and play it properly and play it well, so that way we can stack the chips, gang. Stack the chips in our favor here over the course of the next couple months. So why don't we get into the news a little bit, and before we dive into some technicals, I think that music should be good. But let's have a look of the week in front of us. So Monday, which is today, happy Monday. This is the 13th. So not much happening here today. As you can see, nothing really in the US dollar, no red folders or no high impact news or anything anything like that going on here. But tomorrow's another story, right? So the 14th of July, we'll have 8:30 news. We'll have core CPI coming in hot. So we'll have CPI coming in tomorrow. That should be pretty interesting. We'll get those numbers, and that'll be at 8:30. And then there's going to be more red folder news here with 10 a.m. coming in. So keep an eye out for that tomorrow. 10 a.m. news, 8:30 news. And as we move over to Wednesday, you'll also have some US dollar in the headlines here at 8:30 again with some more red folders. So it should be a great week. You know, last week was pretty slow, I'd say, actually. Not a lot of red folder news and nothing much going on after that first NFP week. Kind of like just chilled for a week, but this week we got some nice stuff happening. So Thursday we'll also have some orange folders in the mix, and Friday as well. So it should be a great week. Keep an eye out for that news if you guys are trading this week, and why don't we get into it? Yeah? You guys ready? Fresh top-down analysis? Yeah? We good? What up, Philippe? Philippe's here, NV's here. Talk to me about the music. Are we good with the music? And have you liked the stream yet? I mean, that's probably the bigger question. Have you liked the live stream yet? And if you're not subbed to the channel, have you subscribed? I'm going to let you do that for a sec. Let me know about the music, and then let's get into these technicals, man. Let's get it. Let's get it. All right, like the stream. Give me 1 sec. I'll be right back. Okay, perfect. All right, beautiful. All right, mates, let's get into it here. So let's talk about gold. Let's start on the daily time frame. Let me just get my tools a little organized here, and I think we're good. So why don't we talk here? Why don't we talk top-down analysis? So this is gold. This is the daily time frame, and it looks like we have gapped down here this morning on today's daily candle. So major bearish move, big gap up in the morning. As you can see on Friday, it looks like we closed. It looked like price wanted to continue moving bullish here, right? So you had this kind of like little range that was formed right here, you know, and then you finally got a breakout, right? Price pushed up after the breakout, tapped into that target, pretty much filled the entire range, and then starts to create resistance, right? Which is no surprise there, right? Price taps this level, we start pushing down, you have a nice clean move down back into that range that we were previously consolidating in, right? We'll call it the orange range for now. So it's the orange range, right? And then you actually came back above, right? You faked back out on this bullish candle right here, and then Friday we closed bearish, so but very weak and above, right? So it actually looked like price was going to attempt to possibly move up, and I mean price could still do that, right? But all in all, we did gap down, right? You would have expected something like this, right, to continue up in that range, maybe to retest those highs, but we gapped straight down there. So a lot of things happening around the world, and that'll have a little bit to do with the price action that you see. So we are moving down. I've been pretty bearish on gold for the last couple weeks, really, right? So we are still pushing down. We don't have much of a top wick on this current candle. It is Monday, right? So we'll have to see what happens, what price is looking like down here, and see what we're looking like on these lower time frames. So the daily is not going to be that useful to us here today. So we're going to have to drop down to grab our session bias, which is going to be from the 4-hour chart. So let's go take a look at the 4-hour and try and make sense of what we got going on here. So if the daily candle had gapped down, right, if we had pushed with almost no top wick, we have came into this rejection area, and now that the 4-hour candle is bullish like we just seen, could we possibly be creating a support on the 4-hour for price to continue moving up, right, to push that daily candle back up and maybe even close above this range here, right, this range that gold has on the left hand side. So now that we see the 4-hour moving bullish, right, can we anticipate that if this candle's making a low, right, and it breaks its own high, you have a wick to fill plus a range. So we should get bullish, right, during this session here today. So I think if you can break those highs, there's a very high opportunity we fill that wick and then continue moving up as the 4-hour pushes up and pulls that daily candle back today. So let's take a look at the 1-hour. 1-hour is finally starting to show some signs of that, right? Bearish candle, bearish, finally starting to pop up. I mean, this could still move down. We haven't broke any highs or anything like that, but notice how we're at support here and we're starting to reject off that that level of support. So we've got support here on the 1 hour chart. We're starting to reject off of that. If we can get a 1 hour closure here in about 23 minutes, right, then we can anticipate that 4 hour candle starting to move back up, that daily candle pulling back, and this 1 hour candle making its run right up to the top of the range there. So we have a big 1 hour candle coming up, right? 9 a.m. Eastern should be a pretty decent sized candle. 30 minutes working its way bullish as well. You've got a little bit of resistance here. You've got support here, and we just got to really hang tight, right? You got no bottom wick on this candle yet, so price is trying to get up, right? We're trying to make that 4 hour move. We're trying to pull back on the daily after rejecting out of these lows, but we have to, candles aren't really setting up yet. So I think once we get a good 1 hour support on that 1 hour time frame, possibly a lower wick on this candle, and then a break above this 30-minute range here, we'll have all this clean traffic to the left-hand side for that 4 hour candle to make its way up. This is also going to be your 4 hour wick fill. So we have a range fill and a wick fill in front of us. If we can get some high volume to come in, which very well should happen around 9:15, 9:30, then that's when we can look to execute. So I think that's pretty much the game plan here. 15 minutes got a little bit of a funky price action going on with that wick, but all in all, if we can get a 1 hour support here, then price looking pretty good to continue move up. So I'm gonna at the moment mark this up on the 30-minute chart. So you've got a resistance at 40.70, you've got support sitting here at 40.63, and that is pretty much the no trade range for the moment, right? This is something like this, no trade range. Below that, you have a nice wick to fill potentially, right? If you get some volume coming in, but above that is where the move is at, I believe, right? With that 4 hour candle trying to make its way up. So probably gonna avoid this range for the moment and look to trade in this range and possibly this range here today, and see what we can get. So that's pretty much gold. If you guys have any questions, let me know, but that is pretty much it. Buys above 70, sells below 63. 4 hour is bullish technically. 1 hour is trying to get bullish, so let's wait. I'm gonna wait on that 1 hour close and then see where things can go from there. All right. Buys above, sells below, baby. Let's make it look good. Let's make it look good. Sells below. Boom. Let's this. Let's clone it. Let's clone that. And then, yeah, I think I'm a little bit more bullish here today based off of that 4 hour right now during this New York session. But I'm open to the sells too if we can get them. So we'll see what happens here, all right? Bam. Chilling. Monday, baby, Monday. How was everyone's weekend? I hope y'all had a great weekend. Yep, that's how we build the story. You know what I mean? So that's building out the story. That's exactly, if anyone ever wanted to know how I do a top-down analysis, I mean, that's it. You know what I mean? That's it right there. Go watch the first 10 minutes of each and every session that I do. I haven't looked at the market since Asian session last night, so I didn't really know what was happening. So you've seen it first, right? My just ideas of what's taking place and just me building the story out in my mind, continuing to refer back to, as you heard me, continuing to refer back to the 4 hour and refer back to the daily for direction, right? And then waiting for setups here on these lower time frames. So that's how you do a professional top-down analysis, where now I know exactly what's happening. I know my 4 hours bullish. I know I'm looking for buys above 70. I know I'm waiting for the hour closure. I know if we can break those 4 hour highs, we got a very good chance to fill that wick. I know if I'm selling below 63, it's going to be a little bit more risky, right? But the 1 hour is still bearish. Gold is still bearish in general, and I'm willing to do that. I just know it's going to be a little bit more risky, and I will probably look to lower my size on any sells, right? But if we do get a closure that comes crashing down, I understand, right, why this would happen, and I can execute with confidence, accepting the loss or win, right, depending on the outcome. So I know where I'm at. I know what I want here today. I'm not guessing. I'm not going to be pressured when a big batch of volume flows through. It's not going to bother me. I'm not going to get FOMO, right? Because I know exactly what I'm looking for here today. So I hope you can develop that same mentality, that same thought process, and just process in general, right, when it comes to trading, and get rid of the jitters a little bit, and just rely on candles to guide you. All right. What a webinar this past weekend. Holy smokes. Boy, Rafa. That man, Rafi. How did everyone's weekend go? You guys have a good weekend? How's the music? We should be good on the music, I think. I think this song gets a little loud. Is this the loud one? All right, let me look at the chats here. I'm asking questions and not looking at chats. Let's go find the chats. Great weekend. Oh, look at this. Nice little, would you go on a hike? Little hikey? Wow. Wyoming, yeah? These are the streets of Wyoming here, chat. Looks good. Looks good. Looks peaceful. Peaceful, baby. 61. Yeah, 60, 61. Same thing. You know, it's a zone. It's a zone. My bad. Same stuff. You know, like, again, it's like a bit of a zone more than a decimal. There we go. That should be better. Good eye. Good eye. What up, T. Callahan? What's up, Bone? How are you, man? Music is loud. How about now? How about now? I have to. The urgent message here is that I have to fix the trade setup. Only 5 try. I don't even know what that means, bro. You sent a message 20 times that I can't even comprehend. Right? So if you're trying to get my attention and you're trying to say something, I mean, you got to at least make it make sense. Phenomenal weekend. Let's go. What up, Simsy? What's good? What's good? Good day, Leisker. How are you, brother? How are you? Will you look for range 2 sells, being that the daily has no top wick? No, just because we're so... this was the range... So this was kind of like the range 1 right here. See how you kind of either broke the lows here or broke the lows there. So at this point now, especially if this candle rejects and the 1 hour close is like celery and then you get a closure below here, I'll be taking these sells. Because if you see the daily is extremely bearish. Right? Gold itself right now is very bearish for the most part. So I would be still open to taking those sells down there. Yeah. I guess that'd probably be a little bit more based off experience and not that easy to understand. But do you kind of get it? Like we're just so bearish, right? Plus that 1 hour candle will have pushed up and really closed bearish, right? If it closes below the range or at least weak, right? You'll have a celery play maybe and then like a closure below on the 15. So I would still be open to taking that sell, coming down into these levels here. 40, 40, 40, 44, 40, 44. Let's go. Let's go. What trade did I take? I took a buy last night. It was let me pop it up here. Buy ski. Right here. So you had price pushing down, pushing down, pushing down. We did a fake out. We closed pretty strong bullish. Had a beautiful lower wick and entered on the break of the highs. Price pushed up. I actually went break even and I just survived that. Just survived break even and then bam, we pushed all the way up into target and I took my partials there. Too easy. I think we moved up. Yeah, we continue moving up actually. And then we came crashing down. Eventually. What's the best futures prop firm? So you had some codes. I mean, I like TopOne. I like TX3. I like Top Step. I've had some bad experiences with them, but I like Tradeify. Tradeify is pretty good. I never use Apex, but you know Apex is supposedly pretty good as well. But yeah, I would stick to like either TopOne, TX3, or Tradeify. Those are probably the best three in my opinion. I mean that's who I've like gotten the best feedback from. People, you know, mostly trading those accounts. Mr. Words, man, there were some words last week too. Learn with the GOAT. There was some words, man. I don't know. Last week we just, I don't know, something just took over, and it was just gems on gems on gems. It was unbelievable. Uh, 15 bearish. Yeah, Soho, I just wanted to fill the range. You know what I mean? So you had a closure back above the range. You were at a targeted area. Strong closure back above. Beautiful lower wick. I wasn't trying to, you know, go all the way up with things. I just seen the range here, and I know that if we get a fake out, right, and we get a good lower wick, and we break the highs, that, you know, there's probably an 80% chance we're going to fill that range right there. So that was it. You know, I closed full right after I closed partials, really. Yep, and I understood that, right? So that's also why I went break even. So once this candle, there was something over here to the left where I went break even, and I actually almost got tapped out, but just happened to survive. And yeah, so I understood how bearish we were, but again, 80% chance, right, that we could probably retest that high up there. And price went further, actually. We went a little higher than this, but that was it. I was out right there for just that range fill. Dun, dun, dun. Yo, it's meetup week. Hey, yo, Jay Coop. Let's go. I'm going to see you guys in New York this weekend, man. It's going to be a good time. Yeah, so we're going to do anybody in New York or around New York in that area. We'll be meeting up, a bunch of us here this weekend. So hit us up, shoot us a message on Discord, or shoot me a message, and I'll show you where it's at, the time and the place. Yeah, keep an eye out on your emails, everyone. If you guys RSVP'd, keep an eye out on your email. We're going to send you an email here pretty soon, so that way you guys have a little bit more confirmation with address, time, and all that good stuff. Yeah, it's going to be popping. I can't wait. Cannot wait. I think it's like the 4th, maybe 5th meetup we've done. So they've all been awesome. What tools app do I use? Well, you mean to like draw? This is on Zoom. Yeah, so I have a Zoom call going too with like everyone in the clubhouse here. So I can use the Zoom annotations. What up? Johnny Gems has been spotted. Ding, 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 ding. Johnny Gems, what's happening?
Yo, Mr. Top G was popping, brother.
What's Gucci?
What's good, man? Everything, bro.
How you feeling, man? It's been a while.
I know, man. I'm feeling incredible. Incredible, blessed and highly favored. Everything's going great, man. You know, steady progress here, 1% better. You know, got a goal, got a destination, got a plan to get me there, and just following that plan every day, no matter what. Yes, sir. How you feeling?
Incredible. Incredible. Thanks for asking.
Absolutely, man. Trust the process here. Another day of doing it.
He's trusting the process, baby. Let's go.
That's all I can do, man. All I can do is take care of my process, and God will do the rest.
That's it.
What's up, chat? How y'all feeling? Happy Monday. Hope everyone had a great weekend.
Yo. Oh, nice.
Yeah,
man, what'd you do this weekend?
Not much, man. Just chilled, honestly. Home with some fam, and
how was the weather?
That was really it. Weather's been great.
Nice. Yeah. Weather's good. I think it's gonna be like 75, 80.
Yeah.
For the meetup.
It's gonna be a good one, man. Yo.
Let's go.
That's what it's been last week as well. Yeah. So it's gonna be great. Look forward to it. Went on a nice walk this morning, and it was in the 60s. It was beautiful.
Let's go.
I know you were loving that. Yep.
Yes, sir.
You have to go on some morning walks with that weather.
I've been going on morning walks here too. It's always nice in the morning. It's just the afternoon gets hot.
There we go. Caught the sunrise today. It was great.
Me too. Hey, tomorrow we're gonna be I think we're gonna be live. We got invited to go on I think it's Prop Firm Match or I think Prop Firm Match. Yeah, their stream. So I'll be on their stream tomorrow. So Clubhouse, you guys just come on with me. You guys basically just go everywhere I go. But YouTube, I think it's gonna be on YouTube. I gotta double check that.
Damn, bro. Pretty cool.
Yeah, but maybe we'll run like a little earlier stream and then I'll have to head off. Or you guys, if it is on YouTube, you guys could just meet me over there.
Let's get it. Sounds good.
Yeah, I forgot to ask whether or not that was on YouTube.
Hey man, as long as everyone can hear you tomorrow, we're good. Nice, Jalen. That's great. That's great. Keep studying the knowledge until it's ingrained in your head. You know, that's what I did as well. Watch the playbook video of however many times you need for you to understand it and just get it printed in your mind, right? And able to recognize the pattern as well when they show up in the live markets.
Jalen, let's go. We got some Jalen's here.
What up, Jalen's?
What's the best strategy to pass a combine to get a payout? Just show up every day to your trading session and look for the best trade according to your system. Don't take anything else, even if it looks good or even if it looks like it can go, or even if you make up the story in your own mind, because by the way, that's what we do every time, right? That next trade is going to be such a great trade and it's going to win you the combine and all that. Like I said it on my story yesterday, your greatest edge in trading is repeatability, right? If you notice, I do the same things every single day. I don't switch anything up, right? Whether it's a funded account, whether it's a live account, whether it's a Monday or a Thursday, or it's 2025 or 20, I do the same stuff every single day. And guess what that yields me? A predictable trading business, right? One that's profitable as well. So if you can just rinse and repeat, right? It doesn't matter if you're in a combine, on an XFA, in a live account, if you're trading someone else's capital, if you're working for a hedge fund, it just doesn't matter, right? The only way you will make progress and make money trading is by getting a playbook of really good plays that yield good data and only trading them. That's it. You know, you have to take good trades and only good trades in order to be profitable as a trader, because you have to understand you can take good trades, but if you also add bad trades in there, it takes away from all the good trades. So you have to have a nice system, right? Like my system has basically a 70% win rate. So out of 100 trades, I'm winning 70, I'm losing 30, right? If I only take good trades according to that system. You see, once I start going out the system and taking crappy trades, now I'm taking 10 other trades at loss, let's just say, right? So I already have, like, this 30 is already registered into the probabilities of me just trading that system. So I don't have to worry about losses that are in line with the system, because 30 of them are designed and supposed to be there, right? But it's the ones outside of the system, right? You can't try and take these trades too, because now 10. Now all of a sudden, you, over the course of that next 100 trades, you lose an extra 30. I'm telling you, you'll never be profitable. You will never reach profitability if you jump outside of that system, take these 30 losses over the next 100 trades. Even though you traded well and had those 70 wins and traded really good, these will overpower it and you'll never be profitable. You'll never pass your combines. You'll never reach your payouts. You'll never make enough money to take a withdrawal. You'll make money and always give it back. So until you get this down, you know, you're probably not going to see the best results. So there is no secret strategy. There's nothing for what I would do on a combine, maybe outside of risking a little bit more, but the same strategy applies no matter what. So That's what I would say, man. Just got to find something that's repeatable and just run it day after day after day after day. That's what the top G's do here, right? Everyone else scrambles. They get different strategies and different systems depending on how they're feeling, but they never make money, right? The guys that make money are the guys that stick to doing the same stupid, boring things every single day. So that's what I would recommend to you and everyone out there. By the way, listen to me. If you have not made profit in trading yet, listen to what I'm saying. Like, straight up, like, just think in your mind, okay? Have I made profits consistently in my trading? Okay? If the answer is no, then listen, gang. Hear me out on what I'm trying. I'm literally desperately trying to get you the knowledge to help you become wealthy, right? And free. So hear me out, because I know there's a lot more people here that don't make money that do make money, right? So hear me out on this, and I hope that can help, man. You got to stick to that process. Otherwise, I'll be honest with you, you'll never make it. And I got to be honest with you. I'm here to be honest with you, right? You guys want the truth and not the sugar coat and, hey, man, you're going to be able to do it, right? This is it, gang. I mean, if you can't do that, you can't be a trader. Sorry to drop the hammer on you early on Monday morning, but someone's got to do it.
So facts, bro.
Performance over profits.
So the real secret is consistency, then. That's what it is.
Yep.
So
wins,
too many
the
people
losses.
are trying to be. So many people try to be right or wrong. Really, they just need to be consistent. It's crazy because we could still have losses and still finish positive, right, long term. So that's the game we gotta be playing. It's like Mark Douglas talks about. It's the probabilities game, no certainty here, right? Like, can't search for certainty, right? You can't be perfect. Just gotta be consistent with what puts. Just gotta be consistent with what puts the odds in your favor, right? Don't be so precise. Be more consistent.
And that's the most certain you'll ever be. I mean, the most certain you'll ever be is like going like this. Okay, daily at target, maybe pulling back. 4 hour bullish, could flip, break the highs, fill the wick. 1 hour close bullish, above the range. Okay, got support. 30 minute, got strong bullish, right? That's the most certainty you're gonna get, right? Okay, we got a bottom wick now. Okay, great. Let's enter on the break of the highs and see what happens. That's the only certainty you're getting, right? Bro, no one's gonna come down and like, you know, we've taken hundreds and hundreds of trades on this stream together. Not one time that as confident as I looked and sounded, not one time did I know 100% that trade was going to be a winner or a loser. I had no idea. I just banked off of the odds, right, and the probabilities that were stacked in my favor, and that's the only certainty I can find. So, boom, that's the certainty that we execute on.
Yep. Every trader eventually comes to the terms and accepts the fact that we have zero control over the outcome. You know, we can only control our execution and discipline to the system, right? And once you come to that terms, now you know the real focus, the real goal at that point, right? But you got to accept the fact and come to those terms. That's what's going to set you free. You know, it goes back to the wise man, Mark Douglas. What does he always talks about, right? Wins and losses are distributed randomly. An edge is just a higher probability of one thing over another. Zero certainty here. He also says we do not have to know what's going to happen next to make consistent money, right? So just got to be consistent.
Otherwise, if you're trying to figure out what's going to happen next, I mean, you're never going to move. You know, if you're trying to find like a guarantee or 100% certainty, you're always going to hesitate to execute on your trades. I don't know, and then it's gone. So you just got to, you know, find what you're looking for and pull the trigger.
Yep.
Boom. So although I wanted the buys, I was so excited. I couldn't wait. Even just 35 seconds ago, I was my body was starting to get excited about taking a buy. And now look, you know, no top wick, and no top wick in my rule book means no entry, right? That candles have less of a probability now of moving up than they do going down. So we're going to have to wait here, and that's not good. That's not good. Not
here
good
you go.
at
That's
all
what you
for
call
the buys.
discipline, fam. That's what you call discipline right there. He's following his rules. Discipline to follow them, and that's it.
As much as I want to trade,
some traders are gonna take the buy anyways.
Yeah,
right?
exactly.
That's not discipline.
Exactly.
That's why they're gonna fail long term, right? And this is why Nick's gonna win long term, because he's disciplined to his rules.
Yeah. Yep. Yo, that's crazy. How does that happen? You say, yo, I'm copying Nick even when he's offline. That is nuts. 512.80, 512.80. We must have got entries and exits at the exact same time. That's crazy.
Good stuff. Good stuff. Let's go, Ryan. Yeah, that was a clean trade you took. Asian session, right?
Yeah, it was. It was. I actually took another trade. It was a little risky. I went low risk on it. I was just kind of like messing around with Anna a little bit. But let me pop it up. I mean, it was still a good trade, but it was this one here. So price was moving down. And like this low was already formed down here. But we broke the highs. And I was just messing around. I was like, yeah, I'll check this out. Like, if price flips bearish, it's probably gonna drive down and fill the wick. And, this thing just flipped down, moved down, closed, and then the next candle just dropped, bro. And I was like, made me look good, in front of my wife. So
wait, what the hell? Did you get? Wait, which candle were you in on?
I was in on. So when this candle came back down, it flipped bearish. And then it closed bullish, and then the next candle just dropped.
Oh, W.
Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah, so I don't know. I was just, it's not like the greatest trade ever, and I went like really low risk, but I don't know. I was just trying to stack some points.
Yeah. Dude, that was
Honey,
like
look at me now.
That was like a show-off trade, bro.
Yeah, it was like just being a show-off, So I probably shouldn't have done that, but luckily.
Honey, look, I'm gonna predict the market.
I said, "Look, ma, no hands." She was like, "What?"
I don't think anything. Right. I mean, that's really gonna turn someone on, though. Predicting the markets, like, sheesh. That's impressive.
It was up from there, chat. It was up.
I remember I did that once, and my girl was like, "Whoa, that was crazy." Like, damn.
That was the hottest thing I've ever seen anyone do.
Like, damn, Johnny Gems. All right, I didn't know you could do that. Yeah, I took a buy before the session pre-New York. I took a buy. I got out at break even. But
okay. Cool. Where was that at?
I was looking on the 15-minute here. So the 30-minute closed with a strong rejection wick, rejecting support, and so did the 1 hour. And the 15-minute planted a nice support. So I took a buy off the 15-minute.
This one?
I let the 15-minute candle close. It closed nice, strong, bullish. Then that celery candle closed, which was nice on the 15-minute, but on the 30-minute, it was like weak bullish. So I got out at break even, and that was that. And, look what happened. I ended up saving myself from a loss, but.
Oh, okay, this is the 30?
Yeah. 30-minute close weak bullish. I'm like, screw this. Price was right at break even, got out, walked away, and that was it.
Good idea. Good idea.
Waited for the open. Yep.
Everything's still so bearish, too.
Yeah, exactly. So. Gave it a shot and listened to the markets, followed my rules.
Nice. I mean, that's why I went break even fairly quick here too on this move, because we were still like coming down. So I went break even. Luckily, I see that wick. It just missed my BE. I don't even know how.
Dude.
Yeah,
great.
It just missed me and then just hit target. I took 80% right here.
Yup, nice, dude. Good stuff. Yeah, and that's all I cared about too. Like. Playbook setup, I'll follow my rules. That setup looked exactly like the setup you took in Asian. I'm happy with that.
Look good. Yeah, I think our next option here, if we want to remain bullish, is we either need a fake out or we need price to remain above, right? Above 40.70, and we could buy off support. You know what I mean? We could do something like this. We just got to have some volume, or we can wait on. Let's say this candle closes, bearish, maybe even above here, right? Somewhere above one of these levels. And then we get a closure back above, right? And then that should be able to be enough to keep pushing that 4-hour candle up. I think your 4-hour high is sitting right here anyway. So, yeah, maybe we'll look into that. If not, remember when we were kind of breaking things down earlier, right? If not, if we get a bullish candle now that closes, let's say we just start ranging a bit, right? Something like that. Then we close back below, right? That's where I might be open to taking sells again, right? Because we'll have clean range to the left. We'll be able to retest that zone. It's got to be from the top of the range though, somewhere like this. Like it can't be down here or anything mid-range or low range. It's got to be there, right? At the top of the range. So yeah, we'll see. Yep. But no top wick, no entry, no problem. No move up here, right? Just straight dropped. And that's why if whenever we're in a trade, you ever hear me say, hey, if we close with no top wick or something, that's the only way I'm out of here. And that's why, because a lot of times you will not have a chance right? Like this candle will close and that next one will just drop, right? Very, very quickly, just the way you've seen it do here. And now you're stuck in drawdown, or you might even be stopped out right at that point. So very, very wise to either go break even or, you know, just take your profits when price close without a top wick, especially on a 1 hour or 30-minute candle. What would you prefer, live account on TopOne or instant? I like instants. I like instant funded accounts. They're pretty good. Yeah, anytime I usually trade prop firms, I trade instant funded accounts. Outside of like Top Step, I just, you know, I have XFAs, so I just trade those XFAs. But yeah, like TX3, I have 2 50K instant fundeds. TopOne, I have 2 50K instant fundeds. So and then I have a live account. So it's hard to honestly trade all these accounts. A lot of days I mainly just trade this account and my live account, but yeah, I try and get the positions on all of them, but it's not easy to do. Not easy. Especially when I'm doing this too, you know, at the same time, and talking and answering questions and helping people understand what's going on a little bit. So some days I pick and choose too. I'll trade TX, like I'm gonna trade TX3 today, and then probably TopOne tomorrow or something. I have an 82% win rate on an A risk, 72 on B. What do you think I'm trying to risk? What do you think of trying to risk the full amount on the XFA, and after reducing that size to 50% per trade until I get 5 winning days? Yeah, it's no problem. You know, just know the risk at hand. You know, you're basically gonna risk the account, which I'm never against, to be honest. I'm really not. You know what I mean? Like anytime I take a payout, I don't mind risking an account. So yeah, go for it, brother. Especially if you have multiple XFAs. Like if you have multiple, like I have 5 XFAs, you know what I mean? So if you have multiple XFAs and you got payouts and all that, like, I mean, it's worth it to risk one or two, especially after a payout.
Yo, what up, Mr. M? Great to see you, my man. Some advice I can give you for managing your trades better is just like when you enter a trade, before you do anything, right? Unless the trade hits TP or stop loss, before it does anything besides that, right? Let the candle close, and that candle, right? Candles will speak to you and tell you what to do. So always wait for the candle to close, let it speak to you, tell you what to do, and then manage your trade after that candle closure, because it will give you information and signs on what's gonna potentially happen next. So that's my best advice I can give you. Hopefully that helps. One thing too as well, by waiting for candles to close, right? Like that is naturally logical, right? That's naturally more logical than emotional because, you know, while the candle's fluctuating, if you're watching that, the P&L is going to be fluctuating, and if you're watching that, then your emotions could be fluctuating, right? And you could do something emotionally, like manage a trade emotionally. So when you wait for the candle to close, that's more on the logical side, because the candle closes and then it gives you information you can use to basically create your logic from that, right? So that's why I think it's way better. It works most times for the long term.
For the long term, keyword long term.
Keyword
long term, not short term, long term. Oh, new here. Welcome, my friend. Do we take impulse entries? Yes. From time to time, when it calls for it, we definitely do. Well, impulse entry. Little fades. Hey, yo, who was it? One of you guys are with Raja this weekend. Raja sent me a message with it was him and somebody from the TTE group way out in Dubai saying hello. Who was it? Mr. Fade? Yeah, the fade. We haven't had many fade. I think we've had some fades, but we just kind of identified them more of an inverted celery, I think. But yeah. Yeah, but you're right. We haven't had a lot of fades here recently. I think we had a sell stop for one Thursday maybe, or Friday. It's tough to be patient, but I know that will be my superpower. Literally, that'll be your superpower in life and in trading. It is tough. You know, again, it is tough. That's why most people quit. Most people quit. They go back to working their job, and they're still going to be patient. You know, they're going to be patient for their paycheck every week, but you know what? It's going to be guaranteed. So it's a little easier on the mind, a little easier on the ego, but not easier on the future. I'll tell you that. It's easy in the here and now, right? But easy decisions now. You got to make hard decisions later. But if you can make those hard decisions now in life, those tough decisions, then life will be easy for you later.
Hell yeah, man. I recommend practicing it. Practice being patient too every day. You know, like constant repetition will build a habit. And, you know, an exercise I give you is show up to your session and create a plan, right? And be patient to that plan the whole session, right? Practice being patient to your plan every day. And watch what happens over the course of a year or two. You'll be way more patient. Also, you should start practicing patience outside of trading as well. You know, like just in your life in general. You know, whether that means like at a light or with your wife, like anything.
Like with a landscaper, when you're driving by and the landscaper just keeps like blowing the grass like straight onto your car. And you know, you usually say, you know what you usually say, right? But instead of saying that, be like, you know what? It's fine. Let me just go about my day.
Yeah.
Not easy to do. Not easy.
Some people get on people's nerves and stuff, you know, but gotta be disciplined, right? To the practice.
Call homie some wild names. Like, yo, he's just trying to rush home, get home to his family, G. Just like you.
I know, right?
You ever get cut off in traffic? The guy's like the worst guy in the world, but then you cut people off in traffic and it's okay because, you know, you have to get to where you need to be, right? It's like you gotta have, you know, patience. Patience.
Yep.
I have not been to Dubai yet. Raja told me whenever I'm ready, the trip's on him. So I'll hold him to it. I just haven't been ready. Plus the summertime, I don't think I'd ever go there in the summer. Yeah, maybe the winter.
If you can't stay in Florida, man, in the summer, you ain't gonna go there. Winter sounds like more in my vibe.
Yeah, me too. What up, Smooth? What's up? Happy Monday. What do you say?
Let's have a smooth week.
Would I have taken this trade here? Let's take a look. Yeah, not bad. The only issue, which I may have had or maybe not, was that top wick. Other than that, yeah, looks great. Wick to fill, closure above the range. If the 4 hour was bullish, that makes it even better. So I'm not too sure what was happening here, but yeah, one thing I'll do from time to time, and if we're gonna keep that low down here, sometimes like as long as you have a clean closure and then everything else like direction and whatnot, right? Like waiting for that low may keep you out of this trade. So sometimes if you're gonna keep your stops down here, right, and that, let's say that candle makes a high and then doesn't make the greatest low, if you're going to keep the stops down below anyway, sometimes, like especially if there's high volume coming in and direction is there, it's okay to, you know, get in on the break of the high. If that low breaks again, you're still going to be safe, right, until that next low breaks. So yeah, not a bad trade. Good idea, like good read and all that. So little details with the candles, but other than that, good direction. Wow. Okay, we actually closed below here on the 15. What time is it? 9:15. So 1 hour strong bullish, but no top wick. A 30-minute strong bullish, but no top wick. That was the 30 low right there, right? So that pack runner just got grabbed. So we can, two things we can do, right? We can look for opportunities after we create a top wick here, right? Or we can wait on the 30, right? See how that 30-minute candle is going to close, and then look to get entries around 9:30. So it doesn't look like we're going to get a top wick anyway. So we might as well just wait till 9:30 here, see how this candle is going to close, and then we go from there. We go from there. Oh yeah, no doubt. We'll when I go there, we'll definitely be doing a meetup. Dubai meetup. I'm sure there's going to be some podcasts going on over there as well, so it should be a good one. Bless that landscaper, Stephen B. God bless him. Out here working hard so we can have nice landscape.
You hear that while you're trying to talk on Zoom.
Yeah, keep away from Dubai summer. I will. What up, Peter?
Peter, what up, bro?
Gareth, what's happening, brother? Good afternoon. Yeah, good afternoon.
What up, Gareth?
When going to Dubai, make sure that you skydive. Okay. And do the dune jumping. Got it. Will do. I have to bring my family on that one. That's going to be a big one. So I'll probably roll deep for that trip. Bring some family, bring some friends. The King of Diamonds, you know? Yeah. No, actually, there is no date. There will be no date. KOD, baby, KOD. Think of the past. How many trades should you have in a month, approximately? I don't think there's really a correct answer for that. Yeah, I average. I mean, last month, I'm a pretty picky and selective trader as well. But last month I added. Let me see here. June, I took about 20 trades in June.
I feel like 20 is pretty average. I do about the same. You know, we're good for about 1 trade a day. Sometimes we don't take any trades. Sometimes we take 2 trades. So.
Yep. Yeah. Usually you catch me about 1 trade a day. You know, 1 maybe 2 trades. Especially if I lose, that's usually where you'll see me double it up, try and get it back or something. See, like my red day was 3 trades because I tried to probably get some of that back, and yeah, it's the same thing here. So. Other than that, I really try and just stick to, 1 good trade a day. Remember, I got into trading to be free, right? So, if I take a good trade, $2,000, it used to take me a month to make $2,000 at my job. And I was making $500 a week. So, I just stopped there, you know what I mean? And go at it, excuse me, go at it again the very next day with 1 trade a day. So, yeah, I just try and stick to 1 to 2 trades a day, and usually that average is about 20 trades per month. But there's no right or wrong, you know what I mean? There's I can say 20 and some other guy can say 10 and some other guy can say 30. There's actually nothing, no right or wrong or correct or incorrect there. It's just, follow your plan. My advice would be, take trades when your playbook setup shows up. Look, today, how I can make 5,000 or 9,000 or 19,000, right, on a trade or something. I have the leisure now to stop at 1 trade. But back when I was making, let's say, 200-300 a trade, I would stay in the hunt a little bit. But even then, I pretty much called it at 1 to 2 trades a day. So this was a discipline that was developed way before there was bigger money on the line. This was a discipline that was developed when I was only making $200 for the day. So you have to start those disciplines and build those foundations now before the big money comes. Remember, there's things that have to happen first, right, before the reward. So if you can kind of hone in on those little disciplines, in my opinion, sticking to 1 to 2 trades a day will change your life. Test me on that. Someone challenge me. Stick to 1 to 2 trades a day for the rest of the year. Challenge me on that and see what happens in your P&L. But that ultimately shifted my whole trading business, and I couldn't get into too much trouble, right, when I took a loss. And at the same time, when I took a win, it was unlikely that I would give it back. Actually, it was impossible, right? Because if I took this $5,800 win and no more trades that day, it's impossible to give that back, right? And then I could just come back the next day fresh and go again. So when you stick to 1 to 2 trades a day, not only if you lose, you won't get yourself in too much trouble, but if you win, You keep it. And that's the thing that you guys probably need to hear about more than losing, right? You know how to lose, right? But it's when you win. It's when you win and you give that back. You can't give it back. You know, that's your profits. That's what's going to make you profitable, right? So if you keep giving the profits back, you will continue to remain unprofitable in the game, right? So it's all about that. For me, 1 to 2 trades a day. If I took a loss, it ended right there. I wasn't going to get myself into too much trouble. I took in a way, like a detached loss, right, in that part of my journey. And then if I won, I got to walk away a winner, right? There's just something special. Who's ever felt it, right? You win a trade, you got them shoulders back, chest pumped, you know, you're walking that day, you're feeling it, you know, you're like, yeah, I made some money in the markets today. You grab your phone. Hey guys, I'm a day trader. You start showing everyone. Look at the profit I made today. Hey guys, hey, look at the profit I made today, right? You feel like $1 billion. So why not keep that, right? Why not keep that profit? Why not just cut it right there? And I enjoyed that feeling, and that feeling actually helped me feel like a profitable trader, like a professional, like I enjoyed what I was doing. So that's where I started chipping away at those base hits, because those base hits built my confidence, right? And every single day I closed my 80%, the rest of that day I got to walk away feeling like a winner, right? And there's something very important about that, right? You want to keep walking away feeling like a loser, right? Seeing all the red days, saying, I did it again. I was green and I went red. What kind of confidence do you think that's going to breed? Probably no confidence, right? You're probably going to get unconfident doing that, lose confidence. So why not walk away the winner, right? Even if it's just a little bit of dollars. Remember, it was a little bit of dollars. Keyword was, right? And I was willing to do it at a little bit of dollars, and now it's a little bit more dollars. You know, I don't even want to say this is a lot of dollars, because it's honestly, it's not. You know what I mean? Like, it's a little bit more, but you got to be, you know, faithful in a little if you want a lot.
Yep. And what you do at a little is what you'll do at a lot as well. So you better get good at trading a freaking 10K account now, because you can't trade that. You're not going to trade $1 million account. So
Yes, sir.
Start practicing right now.
Started watching you guys. Nice, dude. Stuck to 1 to 2 trades. Yeah. I mean, I don't think I've had anyone come back to me say, hey, you know, it didn't work. Like, realistically, like, it works for those who apply it.
Yep, going back to the start of the stream, we talked about how the real secret here is being consistent. You know, you don't have to go and rewatch things a bunch of times, right? I mean, maybe you do if you're someone, but like, you don't need to be this perfect trader. You know, you don't need to look for certainty. You just need to be consistent, right? Like 1 to 2 trades a day. It's another thing we stay consistent with.
Yeah. Yep. Last year, you really preached on being able to stop the bleeding. Yep, by doing what? Yeah, exactly. And some people listened, you know, and they changed their whole trading, right? And this year, they've been reaping the rewards of that. And then some people are still trying to clear out the cobwebs in their ear. They're hearing me and they're trying it, but they're not committed to it. You know, there's something about commitment. There's something that shifts the frequency, right? When one truly commits to something, that if they just did that, they'd find themselves on a path, right? But they can't hang on to that discipline. So yes, Kingston.
Yes, sir. 1 to 2 trades a day, fam. So many great things about it. You will never overtrade again in your life if you stick to that rule. You'll keep your profits when you're in the green, and you'll always trade for tomorrow. Boom. Like, who doesn't want all that? Chad, what if I told you you'll never overtrade again in your life? You'll always keep your profits for tomorrow, and you'll trade for tomorrow. I mean, everyone would be like, sign me up for that. And that's what you get with 1 to 2 trades a day. One to 2 trades a day and 1 to 2 setups too, right, Chad? We don't got a bunch of setups. We have 1 to 2, 3 high probability setups, right? So in trading, less is more, right? And you're gonna learn that. 1 to 2 trades a day, 1 to 2% risk, 1 to 2 setups, 1 to 2 sessions. You don't have to overcomplicate it. simplicity is what scales, complexity is what fails. You know, you need it. If you want this thing to be repeatable, you need it to be simple.
Okay, I'll get it.
You know, keeping it simple is following a couple set of rules, 3 to 4 set of rules that will consistently put the odds in your favor long term. That's keeping it simple. Making it complicated is having all these different types of rules, all these different lines on the charts, taking 5-10 trades in a day, over risking, not being detached from the outcome, right? That's pretty complicated. I don't see how anyone's gonna make a repeatable income with that.
Just dream big, man. Dream big. So you can stretch the vision. You're going to need more, you know, you're going to need more to do more, or at least believe bigger than you're believing now. You know, that's a lot of times why we can't stick to what we want to do, is just we don't know why we want to do it. All right. So once you understand why you're doing this, I mean, ask yourself, some of you guys have no idea why you're even sitting here doing this. You just thought it was cool, or, you know, and to make money, that's not good enough. Like, clearly, right? Like, you haven't been able to stick to your rules for just money alone, right? So why are you doing this? You got to be a psychopath to do something like this with your life. Why are you doing this? There's so many other things that are going to be easier out there. Jobs that you can get to, right? Like little different things that you can do with your life. This is not easy. Why are you doing this? Right? Do you actually know why? Or are you just participating because other humans are? So once you know your why, if it's truly your why, then at that point you'd be willing to commit to the rules that it takes to get there, right? So the reason I can stay so disciplined and follow my system is because I know exactly why I'm doing what I'm doing, right? Where most people, they actually don't have a clue. They think they want to watch, or they want money. They don't even know what it means. How much money? Right? How much money? By when? For what? What are you going to do with it? What car are you going to drive? Who are you going to help? Where are you going to live? What? Like, do you even have the vision, right? So it all starts with the vision. I mean, the man without the vision is dead, basically, right? He's dead. He's got nothing. So the vision lights the fire, right? The vision activates that willingness to go after and willingness to win. So if you don't have that, it's no wonder why you can't stick to a set of rules or stick to what's required, right, to get what's done, because you don't even know why you're doing it. So I think the main thing is, on this lovely Monday, I'd sit down and write down on a piece of loose leaf, why am I doing what I'm doing? Why am I trading? All right, and start to write down a list. I challenge you to write down 50 reasons. 50 reasons that if you made $100,000 this year or $200,000 this year, what would you do with it? What would you do with the money? Why would you want it? You know? Because once you got that, then you're willing to go all in, right? But if you don't have a cause, then what are you doing it for? Let's go. 2K from Apex last month in the Philippines too, huh? W. That's a lot of money.
Damn, bro.
That's a lot of money.
Figure
Pay
out
off
that
debt.
why,
Let's get it. Let's get it. Write them down, man. Remember, it becomes so much more real when you write it down every day. And then when you write it down every day, right? Think about how many other people are writing their goals down every day. Right? It actually doesn't take that much to be successful. You just got to do a couple little extra things that the average guy just isn't willing to do. He just doesn't see an immediate return like he does at his job. He gets paid for his hour for dollar. But because he doesn't see that right away, he just gives up on it. You know what I mean? But I want to encourage you to lean in, dream big. Dream big, right, Green?
Hey, bro.
Green, we were looking at some houses. I said, why don't you just look at the $1 million one? Well, I don't have that million. I didn't say, I didn't ask, hey, do you have the $1 million cash for the house? Yeah, I just said, why don't we think about the $1 million house? I didn't say we need to get it. I didn't say we need to move in tomorrow, right? Why don't we just think about it? See, the moment we do stuff, like, it's like, check out that and try and, people try and dream bigger, automatically they go, well, you know, well, God, this, and I would have to sell my house, and before that, I would have to make sure my kid graduates, and it's like, dude, just think about it. Just think about the $1 million house, right? If you're gonna look at houses that you're not getting yet, why look at the $850,000 house instead of looking at the $2 million house, right? Either way, you're not getting either of them yet. We're only thinking about them, right? So why not think big, And that's what I encourage all you guys to do, is just think big, dream big. You just never know what you can accomplish in your life. And again, that will keep you on pace, right, to trade well, because hey, I'm not going to be able to get that, right, by just, nonchalantly, trying to, trade well, right? You got to focus. It's got to be conscious. It's got to be purposely done, trading the playbook and trading your system at all times, right? Never messing up.
Yes, sir. We say it all the time. Like, there's a job to do every day, right? This is your job, right? You guys wanted to do this as a job, like this is your job, following your rules. Can you actually do it? If you do the job, you'll keep the job, right? But if you don't do the job, then you'll lose it.
Hey, let me show you guys the house I was looking at.
Bro, I was looking at $2 million homes yesterday. Come on, Green, let's go.
Let's go, Green.
Let's get it, man. We be in there. And it's way more fun to look at the more expensive homes. So keep doing it.
Keep doing it. All right, we got 9:30 upon us here. So the 15 or the 30-minute candle closed below the range. 15 struggling below there. There's not really much, this has been a no trade range for me for pretty much the entire session. Like I said, I would love to sell from the top of it, but with that rejection here, right, if this candle could have maybe held up, did a celery play, we could have executed maybe somewhere around where price is right now. But right, while these other candles are still bullish, right, 30-minute candles close below, 15's a little iffy, so it's going to be tough to take a trade in that zone there. But we'll have to wait this one out, man. We'll have to wait it out. It's Monday. 15's a little rough here. We should get some volume coming in, though, at 9:30. We just don't know if we're going to push through that zone there. So we'll see. 4 hours still bullish. Not a lot of volume, but there should be some volume dumping in now. But 4 hours still pretty bullish for the most part here. So, yeah. Can you answer my question? Can I start with $10 and which broker? I'm not too sure, man. I don't know. Just Google it. Google what broker can I start with $10. Yeah, I'm not too sure about that. I don't know brokers and all that like that. I actually don't know much at all about trading outside of my plan and my playbook and my system. Yeah.
Yes, sir, Angel. One of my favorite Mark Douglas gems ever is that by accepting random results, you can achieve consistent results. One of my favorite gems ever.
Let's go.
Yes, sir, Dominic, exactly. I could see myself living in that house because I believe I can. Yes, sir, you're right. And that's all that matters, the belief.
Literally.
The one who believes he can or he can't is right. So it's all a delusion anyways. You choose yours.
What's my playbook and setup? It's a little too deep to explain fully here, but if you go on the YouTube channel, you'll see Playbook 2.0, and you can check it out there. I did like a 45-minute video. So yeah, you can check it out. Explain all the, basically everything that has to do with the playbook. Okay, yeah, actually tomorrow tomorrow it will be live. So I'll send you guys the link like in the morning or something, because it will be on YouTube tomorrow. So I'll send y'all the link. Clubhouse, you just do what you keep doing and just roll with me. Just roll with me. All right, here we go. We might come back up here 4 hours still bullish. Probably gonna, right? If you can get a 4 hour like celery play here, that would be amazing. Get some closure, like weak bearish closures, and then we can keep pushing up there for that daily rejection.
Let's see what you were looking at, bro.
Oh, the house? All right, let me get it.
Yeah.
Over.
Let's see this beautiful, beautiful home here.
Now, like.
This the one you sent me, or already?
No, I didn't send this one to you. This is the one that I've basically been like visualizing for a bit, and just kind of like building out my mental movie to, you know, kind of portray this. So let me show it to you. Right here, 2.5 milli.
Wait, what?
Not even too much money. You got the space. You got a private beach.
Wow.
Private beach. So as you guys know, I've had a dream of really having a lake house for a while now. So we're not ready yet. We're gonna move on the lake, but not into this yet. But yeah, this is that's what we're going for. Gym. You got a gym in there. It's looking good. It's looking good. Look at all of this, man. Can you guys see yourself just coming on by?
Can see myself living there every day.
Coming on by.
Living there.
Living there. Yeah.
I could see you being neighbors, bro.
Got your beach going there.
Take out the boat.
Got to add a cold plunge and a sauna somewhere. Nice little outdoor. I mean, can you guys see yourself coming on by, hanging out, having your kids messing around, playing out there too? Having some boats, having some jet skis. Can you dream with me for a moment? Can you get up? Can you stop looking at that candle with me just for a minute and just dream a little bit and understand, you know, hey, there's something bigger to this. All right. Look at that. You got your own little beach. How would you like to have your own little beach? Yee. Pretty awesome, right?
Yeah, it would be fire. You don't even need a pool, bro. You got the lake.
That's right.
Yes, sir. Keegan can tan every day, bro. I'm visualizing it.
Yup. You got the
Damn, that's beautiful.
You
know what I see myself?
Go ahead.
I see myself trading a session maybe in the morning from that freaking backyard.
From right here?
In a peaceful time, in a peaceful state. Yeah. Wait, what?
From right here?
Well, from the backyard.
Yeah, dude.
You weren't showing that.
Pretty awesome.
No, man. Like where you were grilling burgers at, I could see myself just chilling on the charts there as well. Calling it a day after a nice 9:30 bleeder, and then just jumping in that lake.
If you can see it, you can have it. May put a little putting green. A little putting green.
Jet skis. Yep. Where would you put it? Let me see.
We'll have to. Who knows? Who knows?
Sheesh.
Maybe we'll put it over here or something.
Yeah.
Little putting green over there.
Sick.
I watched. It wasn't like MTV Cribs, but it was. I forget what it was, but it was this NFL player had created like, or recreated hole 12 or something like that in the Masters, like on the course in the Masters in his backyard.
Wow. Are you serious? That is awesome, man. That could be the one they were missing too, you know, just like a couple holes.
Yeah, just have a couple holes there.
Golf course. Yeah.
Little hole 12 on Augusta. Yeah, I was like, damn. That's pretty cool.
Angel. Take a loss and throw the whole computer in the lake. That's funny, bro.
Bro,
That's what an amateur trader would do.
Can you see it? Can you see the mornings, sunrise, right? I really want to encourage you guys to really dream big. You know, a lot of people just aren't consistent because their dream tank is just empty, right? You got to go dream, man. You got to know what it is that you want. I mean, can you understand, like, the vibe, right? Imagine coming out here. You got a gym, you got a sauna, right? We journal together before the New York session on a random Wednesday, right? Kind of take the boats out, hang out with the families. Imagine hosting the TTE like team retreats here and having your kids come and play on the beach and just do a whole bunch of, I mean, there's just so much opportunity to impact lives, you know, with a property like this and be able to like create some memories. So it's going to be epic, man. We got a lot of plans to meet up in person, you know, down the line and do all that good stuff.
Yep. Meetup's coming up over there.
By the way, we're meeting up in person this weekend. So if you guys are in New York or around New York, holla at us in the Discord.
Sir, I'm looking forward to that. Let's go.
Me too. You guys are going to get smoked in bowling. Trust me. TTE Elite. I don't know. We're going to have to make some captains. But it's going down.
Think,
I'm bringing my A game.
Maybe me and you are captains and we pick.
Yeah, but we're going to have like 4 or 5 teams.
Oh, yeah, true. Dude, we got to do a little tournament, I think.
Yeah, a little tournament.
Well. Like, yo, winner moves on, loser's out.
Little tournament.
Like, chat, you break your plan today, you're a loser. You follow your winner. Simple. Simple rules. Yo, NV, bro. If you're trash at bowling, we can't help you. We're not gonna put those little baby things up for you. What are those called? Forget. Like the things on the side, like the gutters, the
bunkers or no?
the
bumpers.
I think they're called gutters. Oh, bumpers.
Bumpers, right? Or gutter.
Yeah, if you're,
I don't know.
If you're trash, you're not getting no bumpers. Like it's real bowling here.
I'm out here at the bowling alley. I've been at the bowling alley for the last 2 weeks. Over here, I've just been practicing. I haven't posted anything. Really, I didn't want you guys. I feel like Rory at Augusta.
Damn, dude.
Rory was at Augusta 2 months before the Masters, playing every day.
So there's 2 things I have to do this week: hit the driving range and go to the bowling alley before you get here.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yep. A couple things. Yeah. You only got 2 days, so you better hurry up.
I know. Gotta get on this today. Man's been practicing.
Let's go. What area of New York? White Plains. Yeah, Westchester County, Rockland County, in that area. Yeah, Westchester County, Rockland County. I think a lot of the team might be staying in Rockland. They're only a couple minutes apart, so. When candles close like this and we are still bullish, do we stay out of the trade to our rules? But now if we see a next candle close, celery, range 2. I think range 2 would be best. Yeah, Ronnie. So I'm assuming you're talking about that bullish candle that closed with no top wick, I think. Yeah, so the only way to get past that now is to probably wait for, right, now we can buy down here. But if we were still up in this range, I think I explained it like something like this, right? If we could kind of close above and reset ourselves there, that's where I would look for the buys to continue moving up. So I don't think I'd really take that off the celery play, which would be something like this, where you have that bullish closure, something like this with no top wick, and then the bearish closure. I wouldn't take that. So I think that's kind of what you're asking. Will I take this trade? I wouldn't take that. So I would rather us kind of move up from there and close back above before going bullish. Yeah, does that help? I think that should answer the question, I believe. Yeah? Okay, perfect. Yeah, you're welcome, brother. You're welcome. Good question. So he's asking about the top wick. You know, how could we avoid it? Is there a way around it? And I really wouldn't execute off of that candle here, off the break of those highs like a normal celery play, just simply because this candle has no wick, right? If that candle had a wick, yeah, it'd be a different story. But in being that it doesn't, I would much rather wait for a closure right back above these candles, a bullish closure like that, and then I will look to get into the buys. Yep. Goldie, choppy, a little rangy. I felt, you know, like we would get the volume there, of course, but I don't really see that much of a move here. Basically, we would have had 22 pip stops for like basically 100 pip TP. I'm sorry, 100 pip stops for like 20, 30 pip TP. I'm all about, you know, negative RR, but not that much.
Let's risk $1,000 to make 100.
Yeah. Wow, what a McGregor fight this past weekend, yeah?
Bro, it was awesome. What a fight. That was crazy, dude. What the hell?
Yeah, you guys coming in? Yeah, we got people coming in from like California, people coming in from actually outside the country as well, which is nuts. But yeah, you guys can come in from wherever you like. Ryan flew out there? Yeah.
Bro. Yeah, man, Ryan, bro. Where's Ryan at?
Bro, in that other fight before it with that Patty dude, that fight ended so fast. Like the whole thing was over before midnight.
I know. At least that was pretty fire though, but yeah, still. Like crazy.
Right.
The two best main events didn't even last 20 seconds. Combined, bro. That's crazy.
Yeah, I like that dude Patty, man. He's hilarious. I like his attitude.
Seriously.
I like his energy.
Me too, man. Yeah, bro. What happened with McGregor, man? Sheesh. Like this guy tried doing an insane kick or something. Like,
nah,
I don't understand.
That was just the bookies were like, yo, when you start the fight, just do some wild kick. That way, all the commentators can say, hey, you know, he probably blew his knee out there. Because imagine, I mean, what was McGregor? McGregor was like plus 230, I think. Right? On the bets?
Yeah, he was, yeah, actually. Yep.
So just imagine how many, I mean, the bookies probably, imagine how many people bet on McGregor.
I know. Crazy bets, I'm sure.
The fight game's the easiest game, too, to manipulate.
Right, yeah. Yeah, same.
94% of bets were lost. No, is that like actual stat? Because if that is, I mean, then there you go. I mean, that's as simple as it gets.
He couldn't even put a punch down.
Yeah, there you go. YouTube. Let me check this out here. Let's go ahead and check this out.
Yo, Green, you seen that this weekend? Yeah, VOD heaven. That's what I thought, man.
Interesting.
He just started the one.
Yeah.
Just what are some things that you're noticing about like what people struggle with?
Yeah, so guys, we won't be live on
yeah, dude, the person that I'm
on YouTube to well, we will be live on YouTube, but we're gonna be on this. These guys asked me to come in to be a guest tomorrow, so
the final pieces of
yeah, I'll be over here tomorrow.
Consistency together.
Prop firm match.
It's typically going to be a combination of
oh, nice 550 watching, 560. Okay.
Risk management, and then really working on the psychology piece.
I know both those guys, both the homies. Wow, Goldie, there goes that wick fill. Daily candles continuing to push. We'll see what happens. I mean, our sells are mainly below 62 here, so if we can get some closures, the 4-hour candle going to close up here too, so we'll see what happens. Tomorrow, I think I'm going to go on there probably around 9:15, probably around this time. It just depends on what we're doing, so if we have some trades that we're looking at, we'll have to wait, but if we're just waiting for price action, I'll try and go on around like 9:15. We'll call a trade for them maybe, yeah. What are we going to talk about with such messy charts? The mentality to keep your profits within them, probably. You know, I want to teach traders how to keep them profits, man. Most of you guys are actually profitable traders. Yep, you heard me right. You're most likely a profitable trader. You just can't keep the profits. So that's good news, by the way, because when I heard that, I said, okay, so where's the profits going? And that's a powerful question to ask. You know, once you finally sit there and looking for the truth, right, and being professional, and you can say, hey, where are my profits going actually? Because I'm making money, but why am I not taking payouts and withdrawals? Oh man, then you start to spot the commonality and where the profits go and why they go, and then you can start fixing that, right, and making those adjustments. And at that point, I mean, you're pretty much you should start seeing some pretty good results after that. Did I hear what happened to Alpha? I did not. What happened to Alpha? Alpha. I don't think I ever used Alpha. Leaks in the boat. That's right, brother. That's right. Leaks in the boat. What are we doing? Well, we got buys above here after you get a closure, and then potential sells below here after you get a candle closure. So the buys that we were looking for, we did get a close above, but we closed with no top wick. So when a candle closes with no top wick, that's one of my rules to stay out of the buy, because usually the next candle will go down. So that happened here, and now I'm sitting here waiting for sells below that support after a candle closure. So this candle hasn't closed yet, but it will in about 6 minutes. And, you know, we're just hanging out and waiting until that happens. And if that happens, we might be able to get a wick fill plus a little range fill out of this, especially with that 4-hour candle closing bearish. So we'll see what happens here. We'll see what happens. Short TP, I would have took TP right here. Right at that wick fill. If I was in a short, I would look for profits right at that wick fill. Am I not scared about the 4-hour? We'll see. We'll see how we close. Yeah, but if we close bearish, like if we're getting this type of structure, right, and closing below, we'll likely come down and fill that wick here next. We'll see though. What time's the meetup on Friday? It's gonna be around like 8 p.m. 8 p.m. Eastern. Let's go. I'm hyped to see y'all, man. I'm hyped to see you guys.
Hyped, brother.
Let's get it.
Been waiting on this.
We haven't linked up everyone, or you know, a group of us since January. So yeah, it's been like 7 months. 7 months. I think we're gonna plan our elite. We're gonna have some dates here for you guys pretty soon about the elite dinner in Tampa, which is gonna be in probably September or October. Yeah, I think October though.
Yeah, that gives us something to look forward to as well.
Yeah. All the elites. It's something special when all the elites gather. I'll tell you that.
Yo, elite, get ready to eat an elite dinner.
J Coop getting there Friday morning. Let's go. Where you staying, J Coop? Did you guys get hotels, Airbnbs? What are you guys doing?
J Coop, let's go, bro. This week.
Coop.
Been waiting on this one.
Right.
No. A1 Oss, let's get it, brother. I'm gonna see you this weekend.
Airbnb? Okay, nice. Nice.
Nice. Westchester, Nyack, great. Great vibing.
Hey, yo, Viral Monkeys. Good to see you, man. I don't think we were supposed to have a call, right? I don't think we ever scheduled anything. Message me though. Message me on Discord now so I can respond to you. I don't even know where you're at there. Oh, here you are. Yeah, I don't think we scheduled anything, right? No, not yet. All right, I'm gonna message you right now on Discord. Hey, Kingman. What is it? Oh, where's mommy? Oh, okay. Okay, go get everything we need then. Okay, run.
Yo, NV, let's get it, man. Sounds like a plan. Looking forward to seeing you.
NV's pulling up? Oh.
NV. That got me hyped. NV, you pulling up?
Yo, you guys better have your bowling game ready.
Hey, went off, bro. Get some practice in. That's me and you both right there.
Johnny Gems, the question is, are you ready?
I'm ready, brother. I was born ready.
Took that payout last week. Let's go. Let's go.
Congrats.
All right, big closures coming up in about 2 minutes. Kingston, you got it, bud?
My man Andy, brother, let's get it. I'll see you there. A lot of y'all pulling up. Awesome.
Let's go. My own bowling ball? Nah, I didn't.
Bro, I don't think you even own a bowling ball.
Go grab it. Sheesh, I might have to though. I might go buy one.
It's about to be a new sport here.
Imagine we just start bowling all the time.
Like, yo, what happened with golf? Oh, bro, we're bowling now.
We haven't golfed or shot guns in about a year. We've just been bowling.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Q. Elite Meetup. Elite Meetup. Put it on your calendar. Okay, well, you making the trip? We should just fly out together, man. Okay, but did you get...
Yeah, well, you coming, man?
Your diaper?
What up, Mr. Cable?
No. You gonna get shoes next? All of a sudden, I'm getting bowling shoes. Went from golf cleats to bowling shoes. Come on, Steven. One more. Just tell the wifey. Just one more. Just one more.
Damn, Mr. Cable.
For the boys. For the boys.
Come on, man. Make it happen.
Come on. He's a man that makes things happen, so it wouldn't shock me.
I'm inspiring you to make it happen.
Oh, wow. Nice. Pretty decent 4-hour close, actually, below. Okay, cool. So we've got ourselves a closure. Price close. Let's just do a whole fresh top-down analysis. Why don't we just do that? So let's bring this back to the daily here, right? So let's just keep in mind what's going on the daily time frame here. So we know that we had a little bit of a range, right, last week, which was pretty much right here. You know, you had candles close back above that range, right? We kind of created support, closed back above, still above, right? We haven't closed back in this overall zone yet, but we did close above here. Now this candle on today's candle just gapped open, right? So we gapped, we kept pushing down. I've been very bearish on gold, but we had a bullish 4-hour candle, right? So we wanted to look to remain bullish during the New York session while that candle was still looking at, you know, a possible break of the highs here, right? So now that we have closed below, right, there's a very high chance that price will come down to fill this wick here and then push down into these lows. So I am very bearish at the moment, right? Now the top wick, right? We may get a steep top wick. We might not get really any. That might be the top wick right there, right? So I think what we have to do here now is we see that the 1 hour closed below, right? The 30-minute has also closed below the range. You have all this clean traffic to the left, right? So really paying attention to the 30-minute chart here now, right? And knowing, okay, we still have some room. We have that wick to fill that we were talking about on the 4-hour chart, which is sitting right here. So with the 30-minute, I like this move here, right? So I like the move. I think the better move, though, will be getting just like a nice little clean pullback before selling, right? Because we've been pushing down really since here. So to have a nice little top wick, right? Even a 15-minute bullish candle wouldn't be bad here. You know, something that can maybe close like this. And then we wait for, let me just do that again. Something that maybe closes bullish like this. And then we wait for the closure now back below that support, right? And that 4-hour will also be bearish. You'll also have a top wick on that 4-hour candle, and we can look for something just like that. So if we can get that right here, we'll wait for the top wick and then start to look for selling opportunities driving back down into the range there at like 440.32-ish. So I like this much better than I like that overextended breakout, right? If we can get a little bit of structure, if we can get that 4-hour top wick in play right here, right, with some structure, and then that closure below, that looks golden to me. So that's probably what I'll be looking for here. You got it, bud? Let me take this. Where is you have it? Yeah. And can you change it? Imagine doing the breakdown. Your son's like, Dad, poopy, 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 poopy.
I'd be like, mommy, mommy, mommy.
That's what I said. I said, where's your mommy?
Yeah.
Oh, look, there she is.
Go tell her that. And get out of my office.
I would have changed him, though. I said, go get your diaper, bro. I got you. Say less, my boy. I ain't going to let you sit there like that.
You're a great.
Not on my
great
watch.
father. That's a W dad right there.
Bowling is lit. Yo, bowling is lit. I don't bowl that often, but when I do, it's a good time. Oh, come on. Let's get a little pullback or something for the boys here and the girls. Just something. Don't even need that much. Just one bullish candle and I'll be fine. I'll be fine. I was looking for the shorts too, but the 4-hour close at support making me feel weird about it. What are your thoughts? My thoughts are kind of on that wick fill, you know. So you have all this clean range here, which also equals a 4-hour wick fill over here to the left. So I think if we close strong below, we should go ahead and fill that wick now. Now it's just a matter of, do we get in right this moment, right? Do we get in the first 4 minutes of a 4-hour candle? Do we wait for a little steeper top wick? Do we wait for an actual 15-minute candle to close? You know, there's some things that now go into it, being that, you know, we closed at support and whatnot. So I think if we can either break the highs, make a steeper top wick, that'll be good. Or like I drew out before, if we can just flip bullish here, right, and close bullish, and then we leave that wick to fill, and then you get a bearish closure back below, that'll give us some structure, that'll give us a good top wick, and kind of go from there. Yeah. So that'll kind of break my concerns about being at support. You know what I mean? Ready for this week? Rafi. Is Rafi here?
Rafi, what's up, brother?
Uh-oh.
Yeah, he's here.
Sorry. I almost kicked all y'all out of Zoom. Whoops. Rafi here. Everyone's gone.
What up, Rafi?
Yeah, and if not the sells, then the buys actually look really good once we fill that daily wick fill here. So one or the other. One or the other. Hey, Rafi, how are you?
Good morning, my brother.
Wow.
Good to see you. How you feeling?
Let me cancel.
Johnny Jams. Dude, what's popping? How you guys doing, man? Clubhouse, YouTube, how we feeling? Happy Monday, everybody.
What's good?
How we doing?
Feeling amazing.
Gucci. Bro, that house, man, I was saying, dude, we get that sauna, the steam room, the ice bath, and a meditation prayer room. Bro,
man.
Bro.
Oh, baby.
It's over.
I'm in.
Come on over.
Shoo.
That's goals right there.
Right there, bro. That's a goal right there.
Simple too, nothing too crazy.
Yeah, something simple. You don't need to fancy. Just something that is gonna do the thing, do the magic.
Exactly.
Yep.
Hey,
Make it happen.
Give me 1 minute. I'll be right back.
Sounds good, brother. Sounds good.
Sir, my man, how we feeling, Rafi?
Yo, we're feeling blessed, bro. Got a little bit of break this weekend, and that was great. A little rest.
Yeah. Much needed rest. Incredible webinar this weekend, brother. Good work.
Yo, thank you.
There, dropping the gems as always.
I got a couple of people texting about, you know, how it kind of like made sense that they feel like, you know, I'm learning, I'm ready, but whenever they were about to jump into that level state, you know, they were getting into survival state. So it seems like a lot of people got that little, sometimes, you know, that little screw that, you know, put everything together.
Right. Like the label.
So yeah.
Like when it just clicks, you know, you hear something and it just clicks for you.
That's what it is. Yeah.
Right.
Good stuff, man.
That this weekend. Yup. Absolutely, man. Chat, if you guys missed the webinar or didn't watch it yet, go watch it today. Must watch.
Bro.
Yep.
So it's all principles, all concepts, you know, that's all it is. And once you understand that, man, it's just the fact that you can shift it's all perception, you know, like why you shift that. And sometimes you just need to hear things like that. And now you already know that, okay, so I need to get from that learning state. And it's just like it's a switch that you make, you know, it's a conscious decision that you make.
Mm-hmm.
And once, man, it works for every single athlete, you know, that I work with. It doesn't fail. So, yeah.
Beautiful. So,
how was your weekend, Johnny?
Yep. My weekend was great, man. Pretty chill. Hung out with some fam, and yeah, that was it. We had some nice weather as well, so got to enjoy that. But yeah, it was pretty chill. Been waiting here. Yep. Enjoying that freedom, right, man? You know?
Hey, that's what it is, man. That's what it is.
Yeah,
that's why we're doing what we do, you know? Like Nick was talking about it earlier. Why are you doing what you're doing?
Yeah.
Just, you gotta be deeper than just quitting the job, right? You gotta be something deeper, something that whenever you lose everything, you have the strength and the will to keep pushing forward.
Mm-hmm.
And it's gotta be something like this, or maybe something deeper than that. I don't know, you know, 100%. But
yep, gotta know that why.
You gotta find that.
Yep, that why that drives you into. Yep, 100%. Yo, we were talking about that before, man. It's a must. If you don't know your why yet, chat, just ask yourself, why do you want to do this? Why do you want to be such a great trader? And let the answers come to you. And that should be, when you figure out your why, that should be your, you know, the thing that gives you internal motivation to really do the right things every single day.
Yeah. Man, once you do that, man, it seems like now all of a sudden you kind of find this purpose that you thought that you didn't have, you know what I'm saying? Because I've talked to a lot of people, you know, and I like getting into these conversations. And when you think about it, it's like whenever we talk about fear, for example, you don't fear, let's just use trading, for example, all right, because we're not trading environment. You don't really fear failing the account. You don't really fear blowing the account. You really fear what's come with it, right? It's just that consequence of, oh, I'm not going to be able to be free. I'm not going to be able to retire. I'm not going to be able to pay the bills. Or I'm not going to be able to do this or whatever it is, right? Mm-hmm. So it's the same thing here, you know, like whenever you find that purpose, it's like, oh, no, this is bigger than what I was thinking, you know. So now that it goes back into, you know, what we read in these books, you know, personal development is you get that burning desire. It's so intense and so deep that you simply cannot just stop, you know. It's just like I'm gonna continue to go, and I'm gonna do the thing, because now it's not just a thought, it's just an inner burning desire, bro. Once you have that, there's no pain, there's no tiredness, there's nothing. You just go. You just go. That's what we need.
That's facts, bro. Burning desire, man. That's when you become obsessed. You literally can't stop a man with a burning desire and faith. What's stopping that man, bro? Nothing. He's literally determined and destined to get it. Like he's guaranteed.
Think and grow rich.
At that point. Yep, think and grow rich.
Think and grow rich.
One of my favorite.
You know.
Yep, if you know, you know, for real.
Yeah.
But nothing stopping that man with the burning desire and faith. That dude's pretty much guaranteed to succeed eventually over time.
Beautiful stuff, man.
It is, really. Yeah, man. Just hitting the charts here this week.
Little chart work. I heard Rafi was going to try and slide out to New York, too.
Rafi,
yo, I'm still working on that, bro. Still working on that.
Let's make it happen.
Let's make it happen, Rafi. Little TT vibe.
Little 2-day trip.
In and out, bro.
Saying that, you're going to be triggering FOMO, bro.
hey, in on Friday, out on Saturday morning.
Oh, wow. Okay, that's a scalp.
Yeah, unless you want to stay for Saturday, but you know, I think Friday night would be pretty good.
Friday night and just come in the morning.
Catch that red eye. Friday night.
Jeez.
That's a scalp.
Yo, I'll probably just go with a carry on there. We're not gonna be sleeping.
Nah, we'll be up late. I'm sure it'll be a 4 a.m. night.
Bro, you'll be home before the fam wakes up, bro, the next morning.
Facts.
I couldn't when I was going to rent cars, you know, I just didn't have it in me to rent like a normal car. So we got something nice too. We'll pull up in.
Oh, bet. Let's get it.
Little Meta Glass vibes, Meta Glasses.
Oh, snap.
Sleep deprived. Come early, stay late, baby. Check NQ? Yeah, let's take a look. All right, let's take a look. I don't think we really looked at NQ yet today, but why don't we do that? So, daily's still chopping around this range a little bit. We are starting to move down now. The 4-hour candle, though, did just close bearish, right? Pretty nice here, too. I wish gold would look something like that, right? Where you got all this clean range to go. So you got some nice clean range moving down. It didn't make a top wick yet, so it's likely going to start to do that now on this next 15-minute candle here. So 1 hour looks good. I don't think we closed below. Nope, we didn't, but let's see here. Yeah, so we never closed below there. 30-minute also has some resistance. So what we could do is we can maybe wait for price to pull back and then close below this level here. And then you've got all that clean, not as clean as I thought. Wow, yeah, not that clean here. It looks clean on the 4-hour. But when you get down to the 30, not the greatest price action. So we'll see. Maybe we can actually wait for the top wick and look for opportunities somewhere up here, right, in this range. If we can kind of pave some clean traffic with this next 15-minute, something like this, right? I think the buys would be much better if we snag them from up top here, especially with that 4-hour being bearish. That would be the 4-hour candle creating a top wick, and then, you know, we look for opportunities like this. And then that should send, right, that should be a top wick on the 4-hour. And then the idea would be sending that 4-hour candle back down from up here. And we take the entries like that. We'll see. Nice closure on the 4-hour. I think now we need a top wick here. Boom, 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 boom. Yo, I need to actually, oh man, I don't think I'll be able to do it. It's too late. I should have sent some excess out there. Bro, one time I tried to bring like 5 of them on the plane. The guy's like, yo, you can't bring these on the plane. You want to drink them right here or throw them out? I'm like, give it to me. I'm drinking all 5 of them right now. I was like, whatever. Just throw them out.
Yeah,
throw them out.
Damn, man. Had to waste 5 great excesses.
5, bro.
Nah, bro, that's not right.
That's not right.
No, that's not right. My relationship with exes has officially changed.
Back, bro. For you, definitely.
It's been using it more often.
Oh man, what a blessing!
Yeah.
Every time I drink one, I say thanks, Nick Stewart.
Every time you crack it.
Thanks for the.
I'm like, oh yes.
Yeah, Nick, what flavor are you drinking right now?
Watermelon lemonade. It's called.
Wow,
Cool.
is that a good one?
A great one.
Rafi, man, what flavor are you drinking right now?
No. I'm just having my
Okay.
collagen water, but
Right, you're not extreme like Nick with it.
Nah, I've been up for hours.
no, I
already.
actually drink it at night, bro. I think that's.
Me too.
I would say probably at the same level of stream, I would say.
Yeah, true.
Jeez.
Asian
Night-
session,
I
you
guess
already
night
know what
and
I'm
day.
sipping on.
Yeah, true. Night and day at the same time is extreme, but yeah.
Night and day.
You need one for Asian though, definitely.
Morning, afternoon, and evening.
Man, who dropped the ball here? Dropping the
Yeehaw!
ball up here, bro.
Yeah, for real.
You guys excited? It's getting you excited?
What, this bleeder?
Yeah.
Nah, it's actually making me want to not even trade.
4 hour biggie move. Yeah. Rafi got Brugal on.
Dude.
He got the net on the thing too.
Yo, not gonna lie, when I went to DR, bro, I had to. That's just a classic.
It's not a DR trip if you don't do. Oh, look at this. Nice. Yeah, we need this pullback here on NQ. If we can get a closure below, it looks pretty good to continue down. Little DR trip. I think some of the boys are in DR right now.
Cool.
Yeah, some of the squad. C Melly, I think was Buddha. They'll
Oh,
in New
they
York
are?
too. Actually, I don't know if
Dang.
C Melly will be in New York.
Nice.
The strait is opened and will remain open with or without Iran. Okay, there you go. There's the move down. Yep. That happened 1 minute ago. Baron, you couldn't text me? Yeah, I see it here. Yeah, yep. That's what it's from. Big push. Dominican Republic. Wepa. Yeah, Trump. Yeah, I see it. What was the short closure below? Yeah, we wanted to take some sells here, but this all happened within like the first 4 minutes, and would have liked better top wick. Actually, I would have liked a bullish candle, right, to create structure before selling again. So something like this, what I was looking for. Then the sells down. A lot of people blew their accounts just now. A lot of people. Especially a lot of people trying to take buys, trying to catch that, bottom or whatever. Like, just stupid stuff. For no reason either,
Blew my entry? Like, what do you mean, bro?
Everyone's mad at Trump.
Pablo, dímelo.
But Pablo.
Do we stream in Spanish? No, you want to translate for us? We got the translator going.
Yo, Green probably knows more Spanish than I do.
Yeah, a lot of trade on Friday. I seen a lot of traders got smoked too. All talking about, damn, Trump ruined me. I said, nah, dude, that's what stop losses are for. You just lost the trade. Trump tweets hold weight. I'm telling y'all. Is trade management more important than trade execution? I mean, it's like you can't do one without the other. It's like it's saying, is on a bicycle, are the pedals more important than the wheels, or the wheels more important than the pedals? You know, you can't do one without the other.
Right. They're both important, equally important. Damn gold.
Thank you, pulling back. All right, we'll see what happens here. We got closures in 7 minutes. Still a lot of day ahead of us, I'd say, for the most part, but we'll see what happens. Goldie gone. Bye-bye. Just got liquidated. All from that.
Hey, bro.
Sheesh.
Razor rules.
You didn't want to have a stop loss? I think in most cases we just get liquidated without stops. If you would have had a stop loss here, you know, you still have your account.
Yeah, if that's the case, that's a bad habit, bro. That if you don't overcome, you'll never be a good trader.
Yeah, because like that could happen any trade. You know, that's the whole reason that we keep stop losses. Right? Normally on most trades we could just click out of our trade once it hits a level, but the main reason you want to keep a stop is because of things like that. You know, if something like that could happen. Buy gold now, thank you later. I'll just thank you now. Thank you, bro. Thank you. I won't buy gold, but I'll thank you. Appreciate you. First year as an elite member. Let's take a look. First 100K from XFAs and Lucid. Let's go, Gareth. Big W. First 100K, 22, right? 22 years old. Almost an 80% win rate. $100,000 on the board. I mean, my goodness, dude. I mean, it took me so long to make my first $100,000 trading. And to see you start to grab a hold of that in the first year like that with mentorship is just, it's rewarding, not only for you, but for me, man. So great job. Great job here. 290 winners, 73 losers. Lovely, right around 1R, just perfect. Doesn't get much better than that.
Get it.
Double,
Great
brother.
job.
Yeah.
Dude, killing it. Let's get it.
Unbelievable. Great job, bro.
Bro.
Yep. That's what happens when you lock in and you just, you know, you don't do what you want to do the whole time. You start doing what you're supposed to do. And you're supposed to get results like that when you follow the plan. Good work. Good work. Payouts. Yeah, we got some payouts pending. What up, Magnus? Let's go Yankees. Oh, Gareth in the building too.
What's up, John? What's up, Rafa?
What up,
Max?
Max?
What's going on?
Yo, what's
Hey,
good,
brother.
boys? Let's get the
Good morning.
squad
Great to
up.
see y'all.
We got to
What up?
introduce the New York session to Gareth, man. Only the clubhouse is really knowing Gareth, but we got to introduce the New York sesh. What up,
What a
Clinky?
champ, bro.
How we
What's
feeling,
up,
brother?
brother?
What's
I'm
going
feeling
on?
incredible. What about y'all?
Yeah, magnificent,
G.
bro.
Yes, sir. Let's get it, brother.
Gareth, welcome to the New York session.
Welcome, welcome.
What's up, Gareth?
Yay!
Great to
How
see
you
you,
doing?
brother.
Great to
What up,
see
Gareth?
It's
How
popping,
we
Mr.
doing? How we
Calloway.
you? Mr. Calloway.
What's goody? What's goody? Last time you wore that hat, I had to go play golf. This time, I might have to go play golf again. My wife's gonna be, who's this Gareth guy? I'm like, yeah, you know Gareth. I've been telling you about him.
Yeah.
Honey, it's time to golf.
She's gonna hate. She's gonna hate when I come out to Tampa or the golf every day.
Hey, great work here, bro. Really, really good. How's it feeling? How's it feel to have this
It
type
feels
of
good.
P&L?
It feels good. Yeah. I took the shorts off that 4-hour break of the low, like just there,
Nice.
and then and so that's how I
that
got
cracked your
myself over
100K?
there. That cracked my 100K.
Hey.
So it was. I honestly sat on my hands and knees for the last week because I only took one trade last week. So I was looking at 99,000 for a whole week before I could crack it.
Yeah, let's go.
Dang, bro.
That's amazing.
Congrats.
Payout. So I got a
Yeah.
couple
Congrats.
dollars to my payout.
Oh yeah, bro.
Yes, for sure.
What's good? How's everyone's weekend? How's your weekend, Magnus?
It was incredible, bro. Yeah. We had very good, nice weather here too, some beach and stuff, so that was nice.
Hey.
And the webinar too, holy smokes, bro.
Yeah, what a webby,
hey,
Rafi. Okay.
Yo.
Step
Yeah,
out
what
the
a
way.
webinar,
The guy
Rafi.
owns the show. Holy smokes,
Thanks,
that was
brother.
amazing.
Yo. Missed
Absolutely
it.
phenomenal.
Been missing you guys. It felt good to be back.
Y'all got to peep the replay on that one.
Sure.
You guys missed it. You make sure you get the replays already ready to go. Good stuff
Yeah,
to
I
take
think
notes
so.
on.
Yeah, I think so.
Mm-hmm. It's good. I saw it yesterday.
Oh, you seen it up? Yeah, it should be good.
Yeah. Yeah. So we're good.
We get those up fairly quickly, same day now. I remember back then it used to take, what, a week to get this thing up?
No, they're fast now.
Yeah, they're way better now.
We got the team on it now. The team's all
Team's
over.
way better now.
Kingston. Let's go. Okay, you got the approval there, Gareth. Anna loves the hat, actually, yeah? Well, she said she's not going to hate the hat, so.
She's not
I
gonna
mean,
hate
she's
that.
not going to hate me, just going out and golfing after the stream every day.
Oh, that means you can golf now every day.
Yo, I think is that a sign, honey? I think that sounds like my wife saying, hey, why don't you go play some golf today? Get ready to whoop up on John and Joe this week.
Yeah, man, whatever you want to think, but sure.
I have to go bowling, too. I have to go
Let's
bowling
go,
as well.
brother's gonna be golfing every day now. Love you.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Shout out to the team, Green. Shout out to the team. Garrett, what balance did basically zero, right, Garrett? I mean, that's all off of like payouts and stuff, right? And XFAs and all that.
That's all past Lucid Flex accounts and past XFAs since August last year.
Nice. I love it. I love it. So me and for those of you guys that don't know Gareth has been a part of like the community for a while. About a year ago, he stepped into the elite program. We started working one-on-one together, and just like anyone, he had his doubts, he had his weaknesses, he had his dreams though, right? And ambitions to go along with it. He had a willingness to be coached, which I think is his greatest asset, and a willingness to work, and work on that coaching. So if you're willing to listen, learn, and apply what I teach you when I work one-on-one with you, there's no doubt in my mind you're going to succeed at trading over time. It might not happen in a month or 2 months or 6 months, but give it a year, give it 2 years, right? So like, our first goals with Gareth was just to simply understand the setups, right? Like take the money out of the whole entire equation and just lock in on performance. And I think it was maybe like 2 months of that, and then we started setting some real money goals, right? That I seen that he was performing well, and then now look at it, it's just crazy. What was it, like 2 months, right?
Yeah, 2.5 months around there. It was like from July, and then I think we started actually making some like goals to make money around August, September, probably September, late September.
Mm-hmm. Yep. And at that time, he had already spent 2.5 months studying the price action, studying the playbook, studying himself, right? We would get together, we would look at his trades, we'd make different adjustments, corrections, find his strengths, find his weaknesses, right? I remember pretty quickly we found that where his profits were being destroyed by the fade. Remember that? Like we found out that all the money he made, it was getting taken away sometimes by fades, right? So we say, hey, why don't we just stop taking the fade in general, right? Just completely cut it out. And I think that was another big thing for you too. And you're probably seeing the fade pretty well now, right?
Yeah, now it's definitely one of my better setups. I'm also a lot more patient with the fade as well. So I don't like when we're tapping target and it gives more of an onion setup rather than that inverted celery or a range 2. I don't even consider getting in it. When before I used to take a lot of onions when we were tapping target, and then that would just the probability wasn't as high there for me. Yeah.
Either that or the fade.
You see, like, Gareth, he did your elite, he also did my elite performance edge as well. So like this just tells you that whenever you combine all the assets that will help you at least to perform a little better, it's gonna give you an edge. You know, like I've seen a lot of guys that just, you know, don't focus on the mental and emotional side of it, but they have the skills, and it's just like, you know, they have the skills, but something that could be so much better. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
And like I'd argue, as soon as I came out of that program that you were doing with Rafi there, like my whole trading went another level higher, because I then had that, because when I was with Nick doing the elite, I had the technicals and I was learning the technicals, and I spent a lot of time on technicals. But then when I also had that like education on the mental side of it as well, like I felt like that's when I started hitting my better months. Like you can even, I was showing Nick my payout profits during our last elite call, and you can kind of see as soon as I came out of that elite performance edge with Rafi, my payouts started getting bigger, my profits started getting a bit bigger, and I think it was because I started like really just being at will with the market, like just understanding my mind and how Rafi was teaching me how to behave. So
beautiful,
that helped a lot. Sure.
Beautiful.
It's a mixture.
Beautiful. So proud of you. Yeah, bro. That's it right there. You know, the elite guys, the guys who are performing at the highest level, just, you know, I mean, we got Gareth here, but if you look at, bro, it's everything. It's everything. You gotta have it all.
Yeah.
You gotta have it all.
I think the same exact process pretty much happened with Magnus too. Remember that? Like we got started.
Exactly.
You had weaknesses, you had some strengths, right? You had, you know, just things that needed to be cleaned up. And if Magnus, if you weren't willing to slow down and trust me, like to just get your eyes off the money and focus on the technicals, I mean, like, who knows what would have happened, right? Like if we just started talking about money and profits, like things just could have completely went over your head. So it's like, when you can really slow the game down and become a student and just dedicate 2, 3, 4, even 5 or 6 months of your time, right, to learning how to trade. That way you just learn it that one time, and then you can feed on it forever and make it better and better and better. So I don't know, most of my elites, we do the same exact process and we see the same exact results, just slowing down to speed up a little bit. But most don't want to do it.
Gotta have that time. Otherwise, you know, we only focus on the money part once we come in, because this is a lot about money here. There's a lot of money everywhere, right? Especially with the prop firms here and stuff like that too, that we played with back then too, when I was starting as a lead. So you told me, like, you know, forget all that, forget all the accounts, forget the payouts, forget all that. And then when we just work on locking in the skill set here. And that helped, right? So yeah.
And it's serious business, you know. It's not like, it's not a game, it's not a joke, it's not a hobby. Like, you know, you want to come in and learn how to win and win big. Like it takes professionalism. It takes a seriousness about it to treat it like, you know, it's something you own, because it is. Outside of the charts, you see me laughing, giggling, playing jokes, running around. But on the charts, you know, you want to make sure you're taking good setups, good plays and managing them well. And, you know, there's a job to do here. A job to do. The 4-hour set. What did you keep your stops above the current high, Gareth?
Yeah, I was kind of just anticipating. It's just something I'm trying out, because I've seen it happen so much that when the market's been ranging for so long, like it has there for about 8 hours, you'll see that once we get that breakout, that next 4-hour candle doesn't really need that much of a wick for it to start going, especially around that like 10 a.m. sort of time. A lot of the time you'll see it start to go. So I was willing to give it a go, and then if it ended up re-breaking that 4-hour high, obviously my idea wasn't correct. So yeah, it was just a small setup, and then I didn't even set my TP. So when that 5-minute candle just absolutely bled off, I had to close it manually. So a bit of luck as well at the same time.
Yeah, I mean, the sell was there, you know what I mean? It's just, did you want to wait for a top wick or support, or did you not? You know what I mean? It's not like the direction wasn't there. So if anyone took a sell, that's a good trade. If you waited because you wanted something better, that's fine too, you know. So the direction was obvious, right? It was just now when is it gonna go now? Is it gonna make a steeper top wick? Being that it moves so far on the 15 and the 30, right? Is it better to wait for a little minor support, right? So it's like the direction was there, so I think it was a good trade. It's just now how picky do you want to be about that?
Yeah,
you know,
like
about
I didn't hit that with a full size either. I actually went probably
like a low
middle,
size,
maybe even a little bit lower, yeah. And then I just got kind of lucky with it bleeding off very quickly.
Whoa, look at NQ. Holy smokes, dude.
Dang,
This
bro.
candle shot all the way back up just
My
to close
goodness.
with no top wick.
That
Wow.
is some wild price action right
Happy
there.
Monday, baby. Happy Monday. What's up, Zach? Damn, NQ. That's wild.
It's actually scary around 9:30 NQ.
It
Like
really
it's
is, though.
Oh, you
Yeah,
think so?
Anything can happen.
like
Absolutely. bro.
anything. You can have a perfect onion and it could wick out both ways and then continue in your direction. It's
Or you
crazy.
get the massive pack runner.
You're sitting there
Yeah.
just feeling dumb. Like,
Uh,
what was that?
NQ always leaves me like,
Yo, for real. Yeah, NQ on the daily is that's I mean, it's very tough on the daily.
bro, honestly, yeah. Oh, what a range.
Oops.
My goodness.
Yeah, look at that. Daily time frame is not ideal. I agree. I think NQ after 11ish, yup, in the afternoon is much better than the actual morning open session. It just throws price around like crazy. All right, let's stick with Goldie. I don't know. I might be open to some inverted celery here if we can get it. If we break this low here and close back above, we might get
Yeah,
a
we're both
slight
overextended
pullback.
and we have felt the wick.
Yeah.
That's what I was just thinking, like something like that, possibly.
Daily though, daily really tap and filled wick, tap support now. So this is a lethal daily candle on a Monday.
Lethal, bro. Still no top wick. I can't believe that.
That
Bro,
daily
that thing
has
looked
support
good to
too.
go up.
I don't think we're gonna get that top wick, but I think we can move up from here.
Probably.
I'm only really interested until like 41 on the buys. Even like
it's at the
40,
previous range.
yeah, like 36 is where I'll look to take some partials if we take buys.
Yeah, looking at
Somewhere in that
36 too.
zone. What am I even looking at over here? This isn't the proper zone. Yeah, actually, I think if we can get an inverted seller, like a closure above, we should be good at tap 36. I mean, every time we kind of pushed back, we tap 36 there, so that shouldn't be a bad idea. Yeah. So yeah, if we can close back above this level here, right? Especially if we can close bullish, we don't have to, but at least let's get rid of this guy up here. At least above, then actually these sells aren't looking too buys aren't looking too bad. We'll see. Something with Alpha, yeah. I don't know what happened with Alpha Trader. I don't know. I didn't see any of the comments. Alpha, are they the true Alpha?
It sounds like they shut down from what the
Oh
chat is
wow,
saying.
like the whole company?
Yeah.
Damn.
Which one is that? Alpha, what is it?
Don't they have
Futures prop firm.
they have Forex too or no?
I think so.
Yeah, I think I used to trade them when I was in Bali, because you can trade as a U.S. citizen if you're here, you can trade them, but if you're overseas, you can. Alpha Trade, yeah?
Yep.
Dude, no way.
Honestly, not surprised.
Crazy. These companies seem to go up and down these days.
No, it was Alpha Capital the one that I was talking about.
Alpha. The alpha isn't the alpha anymore, it seems like.
Yeah, right, bro.
Alpha down. New alpha in town.
Truly is alpha.
Imagine calling your business alpha and then just like going down.
Down. Bro, it's like the opposite. It's like the opposite of alpha.
That's crazy.
Funny.
Frozen. Alpha frozen.
They should have named their company
let's
not
just
alpha,
dream it.
not alpha.
Man, I never thought about having my own beach, but this actually looks amazing. I don't think I've ever dreamt that
Sure does.
until now.
Wow.
But my own beach, that sounds like a vibe.
Dude, that would change everything.
Bro, it's wild.
Beautiful piece of property here. You gotta dream it.
Wow.
All starts in the mind of man. They have a Forex one, which I'm using. Oh, okay, cool. Is that one still working? It's still working. Like, plug it back in. Hold on, plug that back in. Is it still working? Change the batteries. Q, I'm coming, bro. I'm coming to North Carolina. It's already done. It's already done. We made it up in our minds.
Say about it, Florida.
The kids, yeah, all for the kids, yeah. Have everyone's kids come over and just hang out and have a good time. Park some boats out here, just vibe. Get some grills going.
There's a lot of kids here.
Going. We got a lot of kids at TTE too.
TTE has
so
a lot of kids, yeah.
we gotta make this one happen here. For the kids, baby, for the kids. We gotta definitely do something over here, some putting green or, something like that. Am I sure about Alpha Capital? No. I have no idea. That's why I was asking. Wow, I watched something on Netflix last night. It was called A Glitch in the Matrix. Anyone seen it? It was honestly pretty deep. Pretty deep.
Wow, what was that about?
I would just go check it out. It was it's just about reality. Reality itself, or what your perceived reality, I should say.
On Netflix, you said?
Yeah, it's on Netflix. No, babe, I don't know. I think it might have been. I think it was on YouTube actually, right?
Gotta watch that today then.
Might have been YouTube.
I was like, did they really put that on Netflix? But yeah,
Yeah, right.
yeah, I was like, yeah. Well, it could have been. I mean,
What's the weird?
Glitch in the Matrix.
Would I ever have jet cars on for the lake, like jet skis? Absolutely. I'm already looking at them. Which jet ski should I get? Which boat should I get? Yo. I mean, that's the vibe.
Come over.
One of the main reasons you go to the lake is to go to the lake, baby. Yeah, it's on YouTube. Yeah, YouTube.
Is it the one by Jordan Peterson?
No.
Oh.
This one is actually this one will, trip you out a little bit.
But you said on YouTube, right?
Yeah, YouTube. It's called I think it's called Glitch in the Matrix.
How long is this? Like 28 minutes?
No, it was about an hour and 30. Hour 40. Oh, there you go. Q sent it in the chat.
Hey, my boy Q.
He's on it.
That's
He's on
good.
it. And speaking of Q, NQ.
Hey, okay,
Wow,
okay.
NQ
Let's
back.
see what we're gonna watch here.
Ah, bro, come on. It's not even
It's
available
not
in the
available.
country, it says.
Yeah, me too, bro.
No
I'm like,
way.
damn.
It's not available for you
That's how
guys?
you know it
Oh,
got
no,
some truth.
YouTube, girl?
I'll let you guys
Yeah.
know what happens. Damn.
Oh man, wild.
Oh,
damn,
I don't think you want to know what
Right.
happens, to be
Yeah,
honest.
I got
Most
you.
people don't.
I got you. Y'all give me a couple hours. I got it for you guys.
Interesting.
Alright,
Yeah,
cool.
Magnus, the
Bet.
country's got us on lockdown.
Let's not say
They
anything
said
here on the
we
live
should.
stream.
They said we can't show you guys.
Rafi's gonna regurgitate it. Yeah, just regurgitate it.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I got
Nobody
you.
knows nothing.
Oh, perfect.
I'm watching it right now.
Yeah, man.
Oh, it's like a movie. Nice.
Yeah, it's pretty long too.
Yeah,
Makes a lot of
like 2
sense.
hours.
Oh, you mean a private jet? Oh, yeah, we'll have to figure that one out. Maybe we bring a helicopter to the airport, get off the private jet there, have the airport pick us up, and then we just have the helicopter pick us up, and then we just drop it right here.
Always aware.
Or maybe I just jump in from the helicopter. Like, hey kids, I'm home.
Broken. Cosmologies are broken. Gods are broken.
All right,
Oh, I
John
think
Travis,
I
we
can
can
hear
all
you
hear
moving
it.
too.
Oh, snap.
Get us in trouble.
But now we know what this sounds like.
Alright, I won't watch it till later.
There you go. Hey guys, tomorrow, friendly reminder, I won't be live on YouTube here. I'll be live on Prop Firm Match on their YouTube channel. They've asked me to come in as a guest, so I'll be over there tomorrow from like 9 to 10 a.m.
Will that be in the clubhouse as well?
Yeah, I'll leave the clubhouse running the entire time, so that way you guys just come with me.
Cool.
Yeah.
Alright, nice.
Clubhouse got no choice but to come.
Wait.
But you know
Where I
which one
go,
look-
you go. Wherever I'm at, you're at. John's feeling that price action.
He said I'm not
I could just
feeling
picture
it.
what's going on in John's mind right now. I really want to get out and go for like a 3-hour walk today. This price action sucks. I'm wondering when Nick's gonna end the stream.
John. Yeah.
So, guys, what do you think? Should we call it? John's like, yeah, let's call it. Call it. Trading day's done.
Yeah, let's go,
Over.
bro.
Over. Everything's over. Everything's done. Everything's
Hey,
over.
man,
Everything's
y'all
done.
do
Done.
what
Over.
y'all do.
Done. Done. Over. Over. Done. Okay.
John, I'm just wondering when you're like, so Nick, what are you gonna do today?
So, Nick, when are you gonna call it a stream?
We got 10 minutes, right?
It's chalked. We got 10 minutes, John. 10 minutes.
Oh goodness.
Dude.
Oh, okay. They terminated their partnership with NinjaTrader. TradeOvate will continue to exist as their own software. Oh, gotcha. Same as Project X. I see. Sounds like they're just parting ways with TradeOvate.
Yeah, I
On
think
that
they're
lake.
still up. I don't know.
Yo, man, it's at a lake inflatable water park. That would be nuts. That's kind of like
Yo.
the they have that actually over here at one of the
What?
pools.
Lagoon?
There's like a big obstacle course, and it's just floating on the lake.
Dude.
That would be
I
epic.
love those hits. Yep.
I'd need somebody to like come help me put that together. I
I'm your guy, brother.
don't know if I could do that.
I'll totally come and help you do that, bro.
Who can help me out? All right, 10 minutes. I think if our candle can close above the range in about 10 minutes, I'm going to be going long here. Not for a long time or a long distance, but just until price can tap that zone there. And then I'll take some partials. Because at that zone is where we could always kind of push up, you know, kind of retrace and do something like this. So, or counter trend trading if we're going to do it. And that's fine. We just got to do it right. Analytics on some counter trend. Let's see. I haven't taken many trades yet since we've been tracking the counter trend. I've been mainly trend trading, but we'll keep putting the data together.
So are you just happy with the daily targets being tapped? Like you don't want to see a 4-hour target as well?
4 hour. So yeah, 4 hours.
Because it still has a little bit to go there on 4.
But my thing is, if we're gonna go down there right on that 4 hour, then it's likely that we're gonna do some type of fluctuation, right? Like some type of possible fluctuation to keep going. So that would be the idea, only if we can get that closure back above, right? And only if it kind of forms up in that inverted celery type of position. Other than that, you know, it's going to be tough to get into sells. I mean, I'm sorry, buys. Yeah. But if we close above, I think we could definitely get some fluctuation out of that 4 hour candle, get it to pull back a little bit, create that structure on the lower time frame, like a 15-30 minute, and then maybe it continues moving back down from there. YouTube live tomorrow. I will be live on YouTube, just not on my channel. So I'm gonna be on match. What was it again? Prop firm match. Prop firm match. Go light it up. Go hit them with W's. Go make them be like, yo, where did these people come from? Where'd they come from? Just light up their channel with W's that they've never seen before. They're parting ways with them, not denying any payouts with those. Okay, cool. Yeah, it should be good. You know how people are. They overreact and they get emotionally hijacked. It's not just in trades. It's about trading. It's about traffic. It's about, you know, the bills. It's about everything. Yeah, we'll do a little TTE takeover. Yeah, I'll send y'all the link tomorrow when it goes live. Clubhouse, you guys will just be with me, so. Yeah, you guys.
Yeah, you're running to Zoom.
Yeah, I'll be on Zoom first. So we'll do all this, and then we'll go over to their channel around like 9-ish, maybe.
Yeah, right, yeah. Cool.
And then we'll be back on YouTube for Wednesday, and then we'll be off of YouTube Thursday and Friday because I'll be traveling. Clubhouse will still be running, and then we'll be back on YouTube on Monday. So really only YouTube today and Wednesday. Yeah, Wednesday this week. But then next week we should be good for a little stretch until I have to travel again in August. But other than that, we should be good. We should be good. Light it up with some TTEs, yeah.
Lovely.
Yeah. All right, Goldie. Don't make us wait any longer here. Come on. Come on. The trade I took earlier was, let me find it for you. It was this one right here. Yeah, it was last night or early this morning for some of you guys. Yeah, it was just a normal like fake out, kind of like we're looking for now. Only now I want to see more of like an inverted celery, but just a fake out back up to just, you know, fill the range. Same trade as I always take, pretty much. First time here, what's up? What's up? Welcome in. Welcome, my friend. Give us an entry, brother. I will, brother. Give me some time, brother. We'll get it. Maybe we'll get one today. We'll see. If this candle can come back up, I'm going to give you an entry. Call the signal, Nick. Come on. Come on, buddy. Are we going to go short? We were, we wanted to go short earlier, but we didn't get our setup. So now we're just waiting for either a pullback to go short again. So meaning like price came down. If we can kind of pull back into that range, look for more sells here. But I'd also be open to the counter trend idea, right? Of us coming back into that range and taking buys in the meantime before we get up there. So that's kind of my thoughts. So if this candle here can close above this zone here, then looking something like this, then I would look to take a buy here, not for the whole day, but just a kind of like a short-term buy that just comes back into that gray zone up there. So right there, I'll take all my profits. Yeah, And then what can happen from there is we might just kind of settle back in, and the market may start to move bearish again. All right, 3 minutes on the closure. We'll see what happens.
All right, playing golf today, Nick?
We'll see. Maybe.
We'll see.
Maybe a little driving range. Maybe golf. Maybe a full round. I don't know. Probably driving range.
Have you been practicing the bowling too?
Nah. I'm just kidding about that.
Okay.
I should though. I can't be coming bowling as Nick Stewart and hitting the gutters and stuff. You guys are gonna think I should be throwing those darts. Those what do they call it? Strikes.
Yeah.
We're gonna throw some strikes, baby.
The name is Nick Stewart, and only good things happen. So
That's right.
You'll be good.
That's right.
Yeah,
I'm looking forward to it. We're gonna run like a little tournament. There should be like a total of 50 people-ish about that, unless any of you guys are hearing about it now and want to come pull up. But yeah, there'll be a good amount of people that we could run a tournament. Yeah, but welcome. What's up, T1C? 922 in the house. Welcome, my friend. Welcome. If you guys are new here, we live stream every day, pretty much Monday through Friday. We have been doing that for the last 3 years, maybe about 3.5 years. And we trade mainly gold. We look at the NASDAQ too. We have a very, very simple price action strategy. We try and keep it as simple as we can possibly keep it here, and really teach people the ins and outs of the game, right? So it's one thing to teach the technicals and all that good stuff, but it's another thing to teach how to approach the game, how to handle the game, how to handle the ups, the downs, the bumps, the bruises, kind of teach the reality of trading. Like, you're gonna have a red day or have a red trade or a red week or sometimes even a red month. You're gonna blow accounts, and it's part of the game, but there's solutions that can stop that eventually, right? Like, just like it's like maturity, right? So we like to try and teach people that process of maturity, and going from just a trader looking to make money to a professional that's looking to build something long term and rely on this like trading income, to survive in their life. So, or really thrive in their life, I should say. So we've done a great job. We've helped hundreds of people do that, and I know there's thousands of more out there, but if you can just keep it simple, our streams are very easy to wrap your head around. Our system is fairly easy to understand. It's so boring that you might want to do something else, and that's typically where traders get hurt, is where they try and do something else, right? Instead of sticking to what pays them. So if you could do that, there's no reason that you can't get the results that I get or any of these guys get here. Sometimes I'm only live in the Clubhouse. That's a little bit more recently, yeah. So like last week, I wasn't really live too much on YouTube, but yeah, we're usually here. But that might happen a little bit more often as I travel a little bit and stuff like that. So come on in the Clubhouse. If you guys are ready to take that step and invest into yourself, come on in the Clubhouse. We do 3 live streams a day there, and it's just popping. There's just a lot of education, a lot of material to go off of, and to cut your journey a little. The journey, cut it in half a little bit. All right, mates. Let's see what's gonna happen here. I just want to try and find the best zone here to really work off of.
Oh, wow.
Oh, nice.
Wow,
Okay, cool.
top wick.
Yeah, this actually looks pretty good here. So
15.
nice little bottom wick, and I like this. Let me check stops out a little bit here. 180, okay. Cool. So if we can actually just re-break this low, this actually looking pretty good.
15 on bottom with the top wick, bro.
Oh, really?
Yeah. But maybe you don't mind it.
Yeah, I think if we can break the lows here off the 30, this looks fine. But we need to get a steep lower wick here. Something down into 18, and then the inverted celery is pretty valid, if you ask me. Yeah, nice little 1 hour drive down would be great. Yeah, let's see if we can do that. 15, no top wick. I mean, if you don't
like it, you can just wait, right? Wait on another closure. But I think if we can kind of tap into this 40.18 here and then re-break the high, it looks pretty good to go. All right, let's see if we can break it. We need to break of the low anyway because the 1 hour and all that. Why isn't this channel growing lately? Is it? Let's see. Is it not growing? Looks like
a lot of people here are growing though. A lot of people are growing in
channel
in
ain't
the
growing,
thing,
but the people are.
Facts.
It looks pretty good to me. Look at that. 6,000, like around 7,000, around 7,000, now around 8,000, 9,000, 8,000. It's growing. We're growing, baby. 9,000, 9,000, 9,000. Yeah, I think we're good. I'm not too focused on growing this channel. I'm like, not to make it sound cliche, but I'm focused on just growing myself. You know, I really don't care how many people view this, watch this. Doesn't matter to me. You know, either way, I'm going to go after it and just trade live and do my thing, you know. So whether people want to tune in or not, doesn't really matter to me. Doesn't really matter. But we're here to help. So anyone who wants to help, you know, we're here.
Seems like the right people finds you.
They do.
You know, it's a divine thing, bro. So that you can't make it up. Everybody that has been here, you ask him, how do you find them? It just, hey, they were led.
They were led.
Yep.
Yeah, look, 483 new subscribers this past 28 days. Yeah, not bad. We're growing. We're growing. We stay growing. They're all in the clubhouse. Yeah, that's another one. They're all in the clubhouse now. Yeah, they don't even. Some of them don't even come over and give the stream a like for me anymore. All right, let's see if we can tap this white zone here, and then if we re-break that 1 hour high, this actually is not too bad.
Nope.
Smells good out there. Smells good. Smells like bacon and eggs.
Nice.
I grew from a seed to a tree. Let's get it, bro. Yeah, you know, that's the main thing I'm focused on. I'm not necessarily focused on being an influencer. I'm focused on influencing, right? Could you imagine that? You've got all these influencers, but very little influence. So I think I have just different goals and principles and stuff like that that I'm kind of working with than most people out there. Most people just do some stupid stuff to like go viral and, you know, all that stuff. So I'm not too sure what their plans are, but I don't really have plans of doing that. Hey guys, I'm gonna throw my son all the way across the room if we can get 5 extra subscribers here today. If we can get an extra 10, I'll throw Maverick too. All right, that looks good to me. I'm going to have a buy stop here on the re-break of the highs on gold. This is going to be an impulse trade. This is going to be a kind of like a fade / inverted celery where we're going to look to see if we can anticipate that 4-hour candle pulling back a little bit, 1-hour candle breaking the highs, 30-minute closing back above. So we'll see what happens. Stops for me are going to be back below the range. So somewhere back below, yeah, like around like 40.16-ish, somewhere around there. Why don't you do any giveaways? Man, we've done millions. I'm not even kidding. We've done millions of dollars worth of giveaways around here. Millions. Millions. We've had people make lots of money too on those giveaway accounts. You know, I think the majority of people probably kind of blow through them because they're giveaways, But a lot of people have also actually made a good amount of money too. Do I think it'll go down? Yes. Unless it breaks the high, then I think we can pop up a little bit and get a nice little retracement. But other than that, yes. Probably going to just keep going down. Down, down, baby. What we can also do too, if you guys don't like the impulse trade, you can wait for the bullish closure, right? And actually get a bullish closure here and then go from there. But I see this candle as a bit of a bullish closure in a way, looking like this, closing above that range. So yeah, stop loss would be back below the lows around like 40.16ish. Welcome to Jackass. What's stopping me from the range 2 buys here is the early option. No one's taking buys here. You know what I mean? So typically what'll happen is this buy will form. Oh my God, sorry, that was bad candle. Bad candle. But that buy will form, tap target, and then buyers will get in. And by that time, price ends up, re-breaking the lows and pushing back down again. So it's not so obvious here, right, at the moment. So that's why I want to look to pull the trigger on the buy, because by the time that it does look obvious, right, if we kind of push up and break the high, it might be too late. At that point, you might just get one candle to push up and then boom, you start coming down. So yeah. Did I already put the buy order? I set a buy stop. So I never market execute. I always set buy stops, sell stops. So now once this candle flips up, breaks its own high, it'll activate my order. And I'll be looking for some partials somewhere up at like 36 there. Actually a pretty good looking trade.
Are you going current or previous candle?
Yeah, I'm going to go current lows for stops, and they're going to be about 80 pips. And then, yeah, TP's about $1.20, $1.10. Little Axel. Get little Axel to fly. If I could just get 50 new subscribers here today. Hey, by the way, if you guys aren't subscribed to the channel and you've just enjoyed the session so far, like the stream, subscribe to the channel, and keep tuning in here. One day you'll be able to get a mustache like Johnny Gems.
Appreciate it, bro.
Hey, give me 1 sec, right? I just gotta help something real quick. 1 sec. I'll be listening out for Linda.
Do your thing. Do your thing.
One moment.
Yes, sir. The setup's looking great.
Later, James.
Let's see if we activated. 30-minute candles. Got 20 minutes left on it. Looking good.
You taking this one, Johnny?
Yeah, I got buy stops. Yep.
Nice.
Yes, sir. Looking good. Basically, what I'm thinking here is we got a 30-minute inverted hammer or inverted celery. 1 hour has a small topic, and the 4 hour has a small topic. So clean range to the left. Let's see what we could do. All the probability, no certainty. Yeah, Dub, me and Nick are gonna wait here on the 5 minutes, or Nick is gonna, I believe, because we're basing this off a 30-minute time frame, right? Which has 20 minutes left on it. So the 5-minute rule doesn't apply here to the 30-minute as of yet. So that's why we're gonna keep it on. Nope. Inverted celery play we've taken countless of times. Just another trader. Yo, Green, you don't like the stash, man? Whatever, man. Can't control it. What's up, Danielle? My stop loss is gonna be like back in the range, like a bit below the current candle low. Like 100 pips back in the range is where my stop's at. This is a perfect inverted celery that we talk about taking as well, right? Where the candle body is super small. The wick to the opposite direction is super long, giving us a wick rejection. And then the direction we're looking to trade in, the wick is tiny, right? It's not like there's no wick there where there's no range. It's tiny, you know, it has range to move on, and it has everything we like to see in the inverted celery play. You know, and that wick is also the 1 hour high, which is, you know, small and could use a steeper high on it, especially since the previous 1 hour candle is a bit steep. I've heard Nick talk about that too, you know, like if a body's big, that could call for bigger wicks on the next candle, right? If the previous candle body is big, then we could see bigger wicks on the current candle. Same thing if the previous candle is small, right? A small body, then maybe we see a smaller wick, right? But since the 1 hour is a big body, we can anticipate a good 1 hour top wick here. Yo, Green.
Green to right? What's up, Green?
Oh man, Green.
Let's go.
Yeah, Super Mario Brothers. For real.
Flipping? We flipping?
It's like it.
All right, let's see if we get activated here. What time is it? 3 minutes left. I'm gonna move this until this 15-minute candle closes now. So if we can get this, I'm sorry, yeah, 15 closure. Yeah, if this 15-minute candle can just close, I think that would be better instead of getting wicked in or something. So let's give this like 2 minutes, and then we'll re-add the buy stop. Just because it's getting down to like the last 2 minutes, you know, 1 or 2 minutes here.
Would you say you're keeping stops here? You keeping current?
Yeah, that 1 hour low makes sense. The one that's
it really does. If we re-break that, I mean, we
if you
probably
break that, you're
down.
you're coming for all those lows afterwards.
Yeah.
Yeah, if we break that, we probably don't want to be in.
Yeah, chat. Sorry, I am wrong then for saying that. Don't delete then, basing off the 30-minute here, according to Nick.
And I probably would have kept it if it happened a few minutes ago, but just with 1 minute left, we might as well delete it just in case. But I do agree slightly with that. Like when it's a 30-minute candle or a 1 hour trade or something like that, you don't have to delete off of every little 15, you know, or 5-minute closure. This would be good though. If we can leave a wick on this candle, this would be even better. Let's go. You like Garrett's accent? Yeah, me too. Yeah, mate. That's like Aussie, right?
I don't even think I sound Australian though.
Not
One
bad.
of the Aussies out. Does he sound Australian?
When I first came in, the whole chat was like, "Oh, finally a Brit," and I'm like, "I've never stepped foot in my whole life."
A Brit, we got him.
Bro, what's the time for you now? Is it like 1 a.m.?
For me, it's 11:15.
Oh, 11. Oh, wow. Okay, cool.
Yeah. Perth time schedule is amazing, bro. Like Asian starts at 8, London starts at 8.
Bro, that's insane.
Yeah.
That's
It's
pretty
good.
cool.
So like, yeah. I give Magnus some slack for not coming to Asian sometimes, but that's like I don't have to put up with the 1 a.m., 2 a.m.
Bro,
wake
I
ups.
see that. Sheesh, man. That's good times for real right there.
Yeah.
All right, I got my buy stop back, so we'll see what happens.
We'll see. We'll see.
Oh, what do you know?
Looks
They line
good,
up
though.
perfectly. So yeah, I'm gonna take partials somewhere around this area right there, which is like 40.32, and then full TP back up in that gray zone. boys. 30 looks good to re-break that high.
I like it's kind of the re-break of high too, so
Yeah,
it's not just the first break of high there.
Yep. I remember I thought Conor McGregor's voice was so unique, and then I realized, hey, everyone in Ireland sounds like that. Wait, that's how they all sound in Ireland. Got it. You would have thought he created that voice. Yeah, from America, everyone just stops are gonna be this is what my trade will look like right here. Something like this. Partial TP right here. So like TP1 will go here, and then maybe TP2 at 36, and then leave a runner for 41 if we can get there. Yeah, 40.16-ish is going to be my stop loss. Three years of the world of trading. Oh, let's go. Let's get it, brother. Welcome in. Welcome. How many contracts? I would just keep this as like a normal trade. I mean, again, this is a counter trend impulse trade. So I would basically go off of those ideas and then risk whatever you're comfortable with. Contracts are, so on the MGC chart, which is the one I'm on, currently on this funded account, it works like, so one tick or pip or whatever equals $10. I'm sorry, $1. $1. So that's on the MGC chart. So if you're trading that one, then that means, 2 would be 2, 4 would be 4, 5 would be 5, 6, so on and so forth. If you're on the GZ chart, like I am with my live account, then I would only recommend that if you have higher, like bigger capital to work with. But on the GC chart, it's going to be that same pip, 1 pip equals $10. So, yeah.
Come on, Goldie. Let's see.
Any day now, Goldie.
You can do it, Goldie. What time we got? 11:18. All right, man. This is it. Last shot here.
Last shot.
I actually got some things to do.
Same.
Looking good, man.
Oh, the gym session is calling.
Yeah, same here. Gym session too.
For you too, John?
Yeah.
What you up to?
Same old, man.
I already hit the gym today. Done.
Same basic exercises. Yep.
Fire, bro. Yeah.
All right, here we go. We should pop pretty quick here if we do get it. So let's see if we can run.
Sorry, we'll see.
Do I trade Tradeify? I haven't been trading Tradeify, no. Mainly TopOne, TopStep, and TX3. But Tradeify is pretty solid too. I like them.
Order filled.
I think a lot of traders here use Tradeify. Okay, cool. All right, let's see if we can make our way up here into the highs. 40.32 is going to be, somewhere around partials for me. So we'll see if we can get there.
Yeah, 32 looks good.
Yeah. Counter trend trading here, so a little bit of a lower size, but still looking good to buy from here. Bum, 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 bum. Good old Tradeify. I like Tradeify though. I think they got some good accounts. Do you think with the volume dropping off a bit, this might range? It could it could range, but I see some volume in, so we'll see if we can get some volume, a nice little push to the top side and whatnot. That's all we're looking for. We're gonna try it. We're gonna try it.
Give it a shot.
We're gonna give it a shot.
Execute on probabilities.
Yep, probabilities here.
Boom, 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 boom. Big slip on top one and top step. Oh, did I get slipped on top step? Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah, same thing here.
Yeah, a little bit on TradeOvate.
8 pips. They've been sneaking
No,
that
not
in
much
lately.
though. Not much, just a little bit.
TradeOvate on pretty good. They've been sneaky with that
Sneaky.
slippage there recently, yeah?
Slippage. Double S.
A little bit on TradeOvate, yeah.
Tiny bit for me on TradeOvate.
You too, John?
Yeah, just a tiny bit.
Yeah, same here.
Yeah.
Only a couple pips. Actually, TradeOvate is very, like, almost
Yeah, they're
none
pretty
to
good.
nothing there.
Yeah, TradeOvate's best. Yep.
Yeah, honestly, yeah. Alright, let's see the push here.
Super
Yeah,
clean
push.
range. Super clean range to the left.
Yep, money. Nick, what are you looking at, 32 or 32.5 or what? That level right
I'm
around
looking
there?
at 31.9-ish, somewhere around there.
Oh yeah, okay. Cool, cool.
Yeah.
Money.
Stops are below the lows. Yeah, 40.16-ish, somewhere around there.
Yeah, you don't want to be breaking that one, although.
Usually you don't get too much slippage in futures at all, so I really didn't get much. But on the prop firms, from time to time you will. So you just gotta worry about basically the prop firms. TP1, how many pips? It is 61 pips. 61 pips, and then a total of about buck 50-ish, somewhere around there. Yeah, futures is better, much better when it comes to slippage and all that stuff. It's mainly forex where you get the big slippage, but every now and then, if there's a lot of volume, you'll get slipped here too. Yeah, really, you don't get much spread or slippage when it comes to futures. It's really forex that does that most of the time. TradeOvate been better than Top Step? Yeah, it has been actually.
See this 30 closure in 5 or 6.
Slippage plus spreads. That's the worst.
You get both.
You get both, and then not only do you get spread on the way in and slip, but on the way out. And I remember back then we used to go for like 10 pips, 15 pips. So by the time the slippage and the spread was done, you walked away with like 4 pips.
Dang.
You remember that?
Yeah,
Bro.
That was epic.
Nick, sometimes you said, okay, cool, I'm taking partials. Yeah, I was like, break even.
Hey, that happened last week in Asian.
I was like, damn, what the hell are you saying?
Pip slippage on some
Holy
accounts. It was
smokes.
insane, dude.
Wow.
Insane.
Wow.
Yeah, it was no joke. Rafi was a victim.
Oh, bro, that was crazy.
That was crazy. That's all.
Rafi was a victim.
Never seen anything like that, honestly.
No, I've never seen 60. That was wild, especially on the entry. That's crazy.
My entry was your VE. I was like, bro, give me a chance here.
Like, all right, go and break even now. Rafi's like, dude, I'm at entry. Does any forex broker get regulated from the U.S.? I think just like forex.com, right? That's probably like one of the bigger ones. But yo, on forex.com, you need like 15 grand just to place a trade on gold. It's insane.
On what you say?
Forex.com or whatever. It's like
Holy.
It's like I think they have futures broker as well, or forex and futures, but it's like a U.S. regulated broker.
Do you need 50 grand just to take a trade?
Basically, bro.
Wow. Yeah, I mean.
Yeah, it's wild. So that's why a lot of people go with unregulated brokers, you know, myself included when I was trading forex, because you have to have such a big upfront capital, and you can only trade like one contract. It's wild. I'd rather just use a broker like TradeSet. Just jump to futures, especially if you're in the US. Use a broker like TradeSet, and then you can kind of get rid of that spread and slippage. Especially if you trade like a scalping way, like a similar, like if you're trading like intraday, then it really shouldn't matter, right? Spreads or slippage. It's the scalpers who it really kind of plays a role for, because the entry that we want is the entry that we want. You know, like intraday traders, they're gonna enter off of an area. We're entering off of like a specific decimal, like a break of a high, break of a low. So that's where the spreads and whatnot can come in and hurt you.
Yeah.
YouTube chat gone silent.
What's the beat? The heartbeat.
They're spooked. They're in this impulse counter trend trade. It's getting crazy.
Oh man, I feel you too. Where's the volume?
Yeah, right.
I need a 30 strong candle here.
Bro, that volume was like kicking right there too for a sec.
I want to see a strong bullish closure.
Nightbot's doing all the yapping. Go ahead, Nightbot. Promote everything that you need to promote.
What's up, Nightbot?
Yeah, it's funny.
How you doing?
Nightbot.
Hey, Nightbot. How are you?
Hey, how's it going?
How you doing?
Breathe air.
Yes, sir. Goldie, let's get it.
Yeah, don't forget to breathe air. Got a day with the gym after this.
Absolutely, me too. Bro, I'm gonna hit a heavy back day here.
Got it, brother.
Hey, let's go.
That sounds like a fun.
Big back day?
Oh yeah, it is.
Gorilla.
A fun gym session.
Going heavy.
Yeah.
He's going heavy. Don't go too heavy, dude.
Nah, not too heavy, just like within,
Last time I
not
was
over risking,
for the meetup.
Exactly.
I ended up in the hospital. He wanted to have that whole like the back. He needed that thing like gorilla. By the time that meetup came along, next thing he was meeting up with the doctors.
Bro, I was. Honestly, I was.
Bro, that was crazy.
That's the not even funny part.
Yeah, that was wild.
Yeah, one tip and advice for y'all: don't over leverage in the gym.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, bro, that was nuts.
All right, we're gonna get a closure now. So let's see how that closure goes. We got what, 19 seconds?
Hey, look, coach, you already know. Yeah, as long as we remain above, though, this does look pretty good.
Yeah, not bad at all.
Nope.
But we gotta close strong bullish. Yeah, that's a little weak. So we'll see what happens here. But if we push up now, right, we create a low, push up and break those highs, we should be good to get towards 31 there.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. See how many times Nightbot hits us during the trade? Yeah, don't over leverage with your weights, Magnus.
Absolutely not, bro. I will not.
I don't like that 30 closure that much. Don't really like it. I'm going to hold my stops for now, but I think when we can break the highs, it's a good idea maybe to get break even. If that candle closed stronger, we'd be much more confident holding it without break even, but I think if we can get up and break the highs, then break even it is for me.
Agreed.
Yeah, same for me.
Would have liked more of a closure like that, you know, something stronger.
Yeah, we could still come up though. It still looks good off the 1-0 and all that after we broke highs.
15 looks good.
But yeah, 15 looks great too. We stayed above range too. That's one good thing. So no topic on a 30 yet. But yeah, break even on the highs or something. That would be nice.
Yeah, I think so. That big back. Big back.
Big back.
Nightbot only likes sells. Nightbot only likes to sell.
Bro, what?
Here we go. Come on, let's make the stop wick.
Yes, sir.
I can't breathe. Make the
that's
top wick.
Probabilities are high, bro.
Come on, Goldie.
Guys.
Can't breathe until you make it.
Come on, Gold.
Everyone just remain calm.
Break this high so I can go to the gym.
Literally.
It's all good.
Goldie, literally all holding our breath until.
Alright, I'm gonna hold my breath.
No, I'm not hallucinating.
Hold it, John.
Box breathing? I can't do the box. I just can't hold it.
I've
I'm
held
all
my
about
breath so
holding the
long
breath.
during this trade,
Holding my
I'm starting
breath
to
too long.
hallucinate.
Push up.
Push up.
Push up more. Chop. Push up, go. Push
Should
up.
we do push-ups?
Push up.
Should we do
Come on,
push-ups?
Come on. Come on, break high. Break the high, Gold.
No pain, no gain, baby.
Hurry the hell up. Yeah.
Still holding? Yeah. Well, that almost turned into the whisper song. Some of y'all don't even remember that one.
Oh, wow.
Who remembers it?
The whispers.
Who was it?
The Yin Yang Twins.
Hold on.
Yin Yang Twins.
Yeah, the Yin Yang Twins. Yeah.
Oh, man.
Man, that's
the
old
Yin
school.
Yang Twins, bro.
Come on, Goldie.
Classic.
Goldie,
Some of y'all remember.
Let's get it, man. What's up, Asa Dre? Yes, sir. Miss you too, man. Come back in there. We'll see.
Any of the
Very
guys
good to
born
have
after
you
like 2002 are like, Yin Yang Twins? What's that mean?
Yeah, bro, I'm lost, dude.
Is that a zodiac sign?
I don't know what that is.
Is that like a TikTok account? Can I find it on TikTok?
TikTok.
John wasn't probably even here yet when that song came out.
I have no idea what you guys are talking about.
Probably can find it on TikTok, to be
Nope,
honest.
no idea.
Don't need to know. Don't worry about it.
Alright, bet.
Goldie, come on, man.
Elbow.
Oh, snap. What a time,
Got
yeah?
it.
Ricky? What a time.
Bro, Mag.
Goldie. What'd you say, John?
It's like Goldie, bro.
Goldie, bro.
Yeah, I do not like that 30 closure there.
My TP is at break even.
You gonna get
And
out of break even?
We just missed it.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm gonna get out of break even if it goes up there.
Yes, sir.
To the window.
Break even at the
Hopefully.
break of high or break even
Hopefully.
at the entry.
Yeah, hopefully me saying that pushes Goldie up now for y'all. So I
I'm
get out
holding
of
this
break
to the
even.
windows, to the walls, huh?
I get out of
To
break
the
even.
window.
You guys go to TP, alright? Sounds like a plan.
Plan, break.
Alright, bet.
Plan.
Come on, Goldie, give it to me.
I would at least need the highs to probably get tapped before I go break even.
Mag, is your TP at break even, or are you gonna hold? Like, you gonna wait for the highs to be broken?
Calm down, John. You're asking
he's
too
gonna
many
wait for
personal
the
questions out here
I'm
now.
chilling, dude. I got my plan. I'm just
Alright, so you
communicating.
You're
Just
chilling there.
conversating. Just conversating.
Conversating.
Ain't no need for no conversation right now, all right? No conversation.
Funny, man.
It's either TP or stop loss. There you go.
DP or not?
And BE for me, if we can smash the highs there. Yeah, the 30 closure though. Yeah. 15 looks good. It's the 30 that I don't like. It's alright.
Yeah, man. Yeah. We'll see.
I feel like we just started the stream again.
Yeah, right. It's
We
the-
just
it's
got.
the
We just
intro.
started.
It's the intro. Yeah. I don't know how it repeated it. You know what? I think this song comes back. Yeah, 3 hours in.
It's a loop, I think. Yeah.
We're 3:15 in.
Jeez.
Close negative 10 pips.
3:15.
All right, not a bad idea. Yeah, if you manage off that 30 closure, I think that's a pretty good idea. If you guys want to go get out at break even because that 30 closure, not a bad idea. 15 looks pretty good, but 30's not looking the hottest.
Nope.
Like I said, would have loved to see a closure more like up here at like if we closed at like break even, I would have been so much more confident in that 30-minute candle there.
Yeah, way more. Oh, John is muted too. Oh, he's got. Oh, forget it.
Johnny Jen.
All right. Thank
I
you.
didn't see that.
Thank you. Back on the mic.
Oh, Rich Liz
Back
gonna hit
on
us
the
with the BRB strat. Bet. Do
Thank
it,
you,
Rich.
Rich.
Do it.
We need someone to hit it.
Nick,
Should I
can you
go-
please
should I get
get some water real quick?
Yeah, I'm all out of.
Yeah, go get some
I'm all
water,
out of
bro.
excess.
Oh,
Please,
snap.
please go grab one.
Bro, you're out of excess.
Let me go get some water. Let me put
How
a
are you
stop
out of
loss in
ex-
case Trump decides to tweet.
Bro, watch this thing fly.
Let's watch it fly, brother. Yeah, like we got a lot of rejection wicks to the downside.
Yeah.
Dude, Johnny, how's your camera trading you, bro? Did you
It's
get it
good.
figured out?
Yeah, I fixed it.
Nice.
Oh my
nice.
goodness.
That was weird. It was like not in my Zoom settings. It was in like my camera settings, so it's crazy.
Oh, got it.
I don't know, man. That was weird. That camera was getting personal with me the other day.
Yeah, I don't know what was happening there.
Yeah, I don't know either, dude. I'm glad I got it fixed though. Like zooming up in my face and stuff, like crazy. Like when did cameras start to do that? Post-COVID. Yeah, T Callahan, yes sir, brother. Respecting the lows as well. Yeah, multiple rejection wicks plus respecting the lows. I mean, I figure we at least get a little steeper move up here. But anything can happen, obviously. Probability.
Anything is possible.
Anything is possible. I think Nick's BRB strat should help us push Goldie up here. But it's all probability still.
He's probably on the phone
Yeah, I
with
mean,
Barry.
Yeah, right.
It is probability, but there's like a 90-95% probability here
Yeah.
with the BRB.
It's a good probability. Yeah. Shower chilling. How y'all feeling this trade? Good? It's another trader.
Church trade.
Random outcome as always. Yeah, A1 it's true, man. BRB strat sits around 80%, 90%. Yep. I think we're dealing with a little bit of low volume here too.
Oh, you think so?
Yeah, right. Been in this for about 40 minutes.
Holy smokes, bro! My gym is calling. I don't even know if I
My
make
gym
it.
calling me right now, like, yo, are you even coming? Like,
My goodness.
One of those trades that take forever.
Seriously.
I think we stopped everyone's day. Some of you guys, your boss is looking for you right now. You're in the bathroom, hiding in the corners. Yeah, it's getting crazy.
For real, right?
My schedule's getting all pushed back here today.
Yep.
24-hour stream incoming. You should have a delivery of excess showing up. Yo, someone order me some excess for New York, please. I meant to say that earlier. Hook it up, hook it up. Oh, snap. My bad. There we go. How's the music? Is it too loud?
No, it's good.
Yeah, it's good. Dun, 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 dun. All right, let's see. We got 1 minute left on the 15. If the 15 closes back below the range, I may manage this. Actually, I will manage it. If it stays above, then I'm going to keep it in place. So a big closure above 22 or below, that kind of makes me either manage or hang on. We'll see. You were supposed to get a haircut? Oh, boy. Uh-oh.
Oh,
Man's like, yo, where's Rich?
Top, man.
Who? From who? Michael? Tell me you're getting that haircut from Michael. I don't know. Do you know Michael? From Seda's Barbershop?
It sounds like a good idea then. 15 there.
Yeah, 15 minute. We look for either management or we hang on, depending on how and where we close.
Yeah, it sounds like a good idea.
Boom, boom. Music sounds good? Okay, cool. Yeah, hit up DJ Scratches. He'll get you right. You might have to fly to Canada, but it'll be worth it. All right, let me talk to my people, though, because I'm going to be a little late on some things here. So I got to reach out to my people, too. All right, 1 minute. We'll see what we're going to do here.
Are you gonna cut it if you close below?
I'm hoping we close above. We get a celery. We push up. We break highs. We go break even. We get a straight shot to 40.31. Boom. Straight shot from there to 36. Hit another TP, and then we out of here.
Yeah, let's see that. I'm with that.
1 minute. We get no bottom wick. That's going to be such a tough management decision.
Literally.
Or Trump could always just come in and just slam price.
Up.
Up. Or down.
We're bombing people, and then we see everything go up.
Even if I take a full, I mean, I'm pretty much just risking the profits on today. So we'll see. All right, 7 seconds here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're gonna have to cut this. I'm gonna bring my stops below the the lows there on the 15, and this thing either pops up now or I'm out of here on the break of the low. Dun, 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 dun. So I'm gonna minimize my risk
Order
here
filled.
and get out here at 19 versus 16. So we'll take a half a loss instead, And now that that 15-minute candle close back in the range, we just don't know, right? Price can come down, retest the lows here. It could also pop up, right? No doubt about it. But at this point, this is not the trade that we got into. So we want to get out of this and then wait for another good setup. So let's manage here, or at least I'm going to manage my risk, cut it almost in half, and just keep the rest of my profits here on the day.
Beautiful.
Yes.
Yep. Same.
Goldie, it could fly, but you really want to wait. Yeah, you really want to wait for this. Closure back above would be ideal. Because other than that, we might just drive down. Everything is still very bearish.
Oh, with that 15 close there? Holy smokes.
Yeah. Dangerous.
We're basically due to move down.
Dangerous closure, especially with that 30 closure. Not looking the hottest there.
Nope.
Cool, we managed. Everyone managed. If you guys want, you can keep your stops wherever they are. That's fine. But I think this closure here is a good idea to manage. Yeah, 'cause we're very bearish too. So, right, we wanted to see the move on that candle there, either that one or the next one, and it just didn't happen. So that's it. We out of here. We're out of there. Yeah, you could leave it. Yeah, you could leave it if you want to. I think original stops are down here, so you could leave it. But I think probably the best management is sitting right there. Yep, good idea. Good idea. Exited right away? Good, perfect. Okay, so I don't like the sells here. Maybe if you get a top wick and all that, and then re-break at the low, but it would have been nice to make that top wick first and then break through lows. So yeah, price can pretty much go either way. Keep in mind, this is a little bit of a observation zone over to the left as well. If I can get over there, I think it was on the 30-minute. But price has closed in it, right? So this is where price could range a little bit. There's not that much volume, I'd say, at the moment. So yeah, we need some more volume. Headed to DR. Hey, yo, Pablo. What's goody? Took a small loss. Okay, cool. Yeah, small loss better than a big loss. That's for sure. All right, let's talk about the trade real quick. And then if you guys have any questions, we can talk about it. And if not, then we will head out. It's getting pretty late. So daily being, 4 hour being bearish, daily being bearish. Both of them in this kind of targeted tapped area, right? Where you can see price rejecting out of there, moving up, rejecting out, moving up. 4 hour still got room to go, right? So, but you also have these ranges here. That we were kind of banking on there. So 1 hour kind of made a high, came down, made a low, hasn't broke the low yet. 30-minute close back above here on this red candle, this one right here. So we decided to execute this trade, right? Waited for a nice lower wick, got in on the break of the highs. I think we went maybe 20 pips. Yeah, 20 pips in profit. But then this candle closed weak, right? Very weak when it comes to that 30-minute time frame. So that was the first sign right there as, okay, we should probably look to manage this if another lower time frame candle closes against us, right? Which this one did. So first one closed for us, right? We held on to that. Second one closes against us in this range, and that's where you have to make a pretty quick decision, right? If you want to manage it, you get out of it right there, manage a trade, kind of lose half of what you were going to lose anyway, and then just wait for a closure back above, right? Because this candle can make a top wick now and just melt. So just be careful with that. Gold is a lot more bearish, right? If we're looking at price like this, then we are bullish at the moment. So just be careful. If you like the buys and you want to continue looking for buys, I think this is going to be your next best step right here. Yeah, that closure right there should, see how this one was very weak? This one could be very strong, and I think the buys can really work well off of that candle. Other than that, this thing may just drop. So just be careful there. Cool. Any questions? Counter trend trade, impulse entry, low risk, not a big deal. Good management. Yeah, good management.
Yep.
Tough, man. Early start to the week, man. We got a whole week here, so
yep.
Let's do it.
Big week ahead of us.
Tough.
But we'll see what happens. If you guys are still in, best of luck. Yeah, price can go either way. It's very undecided at the moment. So if your stop loss is down here, you should be good. Closures back above should be some good news for you. All right. Cool.
Okay, cool.
All right. Let's roll then. I'll see you guys tomorrow. I'll be on
later.
Prop firm match. Yeah, match firm, prop firm match, something like that tomorrow. I'll send you guys the link, and I'll I'll see you there.
Yes, sir, brother.
Cool.
We'll be there.
Thank you
Of
for having
course.
us, brother.
All right,
We'll be in the
G's.
Thank you for
chats.
today.
Good stuff.
Peace,
Good one,
guys.
boys.
Great to see you
God
up here,
bless y'all.
Gareth, Magnus, Rafi, Johnny Gems.
Don't lose.
Yes,
Wait,
sir.
Hey, thanks
I'll
for
see y'all.
hanging on late here today too. It was a late trade.
Alrighty, man.
No problem,
G's.
brother. No problem.
Aha,
Incredible
man.
day on.
Peace.
I'll see you. Peace.
Peace, fam. God bless
Later,
y'all.
chat. Have a great day. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Clubhouse. I'll see y'all in Asian session. All right. See you guys later. Adios, amigos.
Hey.
Peace.
Yeah, let's go. Local legend, but the whip I got is foreign. Extraordinary, yeah, I feel like Alex Warren does. Please do not economy if it is not important. If I don't see no dollar signs there, then I'm ignoring them. Got a couple kids nowadays that I'm supporting. Turn it down 100,000, I wasn't bored enough. Yeah, I wasn't bored enough. I'd rather stay at home, just the four of us. Knock, 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 say hello to opportunity. Show them everything that I be doing, think it's doing me. Check, 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 everything I do is to a T. And only other corner hitting hardest in the USC. Oh, Irish in my blood and all that money keep on doubling. I ain't tried to ball cause I ain't really one for fumbling. Made a couple M's, went gold, now I'm loving it. Drive through them all, can't stomach it. One time cause I had to prove it to myself. 2 times doing that for everybody else. 3 times just to put a trophy on the shelf. 4 times just because I couldn't, I ain't doing nothing else. Local legend, but the whip I got is foreign. Extraordinary, yeah, I feel like Alex Warren does. Please do not economy if it is not important. If I don't see no dollar signs there, then I'm ignoring them. Got a couple kids nowadays that I'm supporting. Turn it down 100,000, I wasn't bored enough. Yeah, I wasn't bored enough. I'd rather stay at home, just nah, wait, second thought. Maybe take a trip down to Florida. Need to change the weather, Tennessee just wasn't warm enough. Son and everybody, they been eating out the formula. Everybody talking, but at least they ain't ignoring us. Hey, reservations for 20 at Coast Show. Like that iceberg, I'm tipping a boatload. Got incredible friends, yeah, they froze on. Taking hits on the one like I'm Soto. Catalog multiples of double digits. Staring at the number like it's double vision. That's what happens when you trust the vision. But keep it humble for the juxtaposition. I changed my life overnight with a couple decisions. Stay working like there's somebody who's coming to get it. And don't get caught up in the talking and the public opinion. Yeah, at different functions cause I'm functioning different. Hey, 1 time cause I had to prove it to myself. 2 times doing that for everybody else. 3 times just to put a trophy on the shelf. 4 times just because I couldn't, I ain't doing nothing else. Local legend, but the whip I got is foreign. Extraordinary, yeah, I feel like Alex Warren does. Please do not economy if it is not important. If I don't see no dollar signs there, then I'm ignoring them. Got a couple kids nowadays that I'm supporting. Turn it down 100,000, I wasn't bored enough. Yeah, I wasn't bored enough. I'd rather stay at home with the 4 of us.
Rain on me, Lord, help me grow. Rain on me, clean my spirit, feed my soul. I'm pouring spirit, so he use me like I'm chump change. Ain't pouring spirits, he flow through me, he just pouring rain. Lay my chains in that water, hit that blue grave. Heard your voice in Memphis, how my oldest got his name. Hey, Father, take me back. Psalms 1 in the morning, meditating fast. Hey, you don't know what you driving, but got something fast. See my brother's life change when that whip crash. I got whiplash where the spirit got my head turned. Time to pit trash. If I wanna serve, I'll Jesus serve him. It's a flash when he coming back. What's your purpose? It's a mismatch. Turn the earth flat. Kyrie Irving. Rain on me, Lord, help me grow. Rain on me, clean my spirit, feed my soul. Rain on me, Lord, help me grow. Rain on me, clean my spirit, feed my soul.
Rain on me like you did in the past, and you making it last. Better with you out living on glass. Don't going back, I never thought I'd make it without. I told the same watch out. Now what are we talking about? Chilling with God and he working it out. Do it for you, I can't do it for clout. The message stressing me out. Like what? I know we lit, we up. Following God, I'm making it out.